What's up, everyone? Make sure you check out the West West Network website at westwestnet.com. Here you can find amazing independent podcasts based in Aotearoa, covering everything from pop culture to mental health. Also, if you enjoy our content and want to support us, please consider clicking on the support button on the homepage of the website. We appreciate your patronage and look forward to delivering more thought-provoking and quality conversations.
West, y'all.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, brother.
Welcome back. It's the back of the bus, man.
Good to be back, bro. Been a minute, but man, it's good.
Man, it's like try to get the best guys that come in every once a year. You know, like the guys that they have a good conversation. You know,
Man, it's good to man, making me blush, man. Getting my big headed.
now, thanks for coming on back on board, eh? Like you said, it's been a minute, and the first time I'm trying these long whites. I don't usually drink these, eh? But
What do you reckon?
it's sweet. It doesn't taste like alcohol to me. I'm tasting like juice.
Right.
You know.
Man, because I jumped on these a while ago only because, man, I just had too many problems with beer.
Yeah.
And then, once I jumped on these, I kind of stayed off beer for a while. But then now, I think it's just like anything. You have too much of this, get sick of it, and then beer tastes nice again, and then have too much beer,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But these are quite nice.
No, they are quite nice. It doesn't taste like alcohol. But it was funny because when I was at the liquor store, I was looking for, I forgot what these were called.
Yeah.
And I was looking, and I found something that looked like it, but I don't think it was. And I was thinking, oh man, I'm sure it had a different name, but it was the same kind of packaging, same style. It's the you know the one I'm talking about, dude. It's like crushed apple. Those are the flavors.
Oh, yeah. The Rattlers. Is it Rattlers?
Nah,
No?
they were ciders because these aren't ciders, eh? And I forgot.
The Summersby.
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 That's the ones.
Yeah.
And I was looking, I was like, sure, those are the ones. And I was like, man, I don't want to get the wrong ones. And I was thinking, nah. And I was looking at it, cider.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not cider.
Yeah.
But hey, they look like the same.
Yeah. Have you tried those Summersbys?
Nah, I don't want to.
Yeah, don't, man. Fuck, I don't know what it is, but they get me bloated, man.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I could probably down like a good 10, and then I can't drink anymore. Like, can't drink non-stop, like full stop, sorry.
I've had what's it called? The cider. I've had cider, and I had cider at the bar.
Yeah.
For the first time, and I remember I went with my cousin because she came back from the UK.
Yeah.
This is a big deal over there.
Yeah.
It's cider at the pub, and so she bought one.
Yeah.
And she, what the hell's that? Apple juice. Cider. Like, we drink it all the time in the UK and at the pubs and that.
Yeah.
Oh, and she got me one.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, man, it's just like apple juice. But,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I had the same thought as you. Like, man, this will get me. If I have enough of these,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a sick stomach or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, I got a bad story with Have you tried Scrumpy Hens? Do you know what Scrumpy Hens is?
What is that?
Bro, when I was younger, you got these 1 liter bottles, plastic bottles, and they're cider. And Scrumpy Hens is when you get the bottle, you tape the bottle to your hands, both your hands, and you can't get rid of them until you finish your thing. So if you need to go for a piss, you need to wiggle your pants down. Bro, need to go for a piss, just end up pissing my pants.
Oh, is it the name of the drink or just?
That's the name of the drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it come with the tape?
No.
that's
It's just a
extra.
thing that, like, heaps of white boys do it, and
Scrumpy Hands.
yeah.
Is it like a stag night game or something?
No, it's just so this was at the footy club Glenora. All the boys were doing it.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
but just young and dumb days. Yeah. But yeah, that's
When they do the court, eh?
yeah. Like yeah.
Yeah. Because I haven't heard of that. Scrumpy Hands, but I did go to. I remember going to like a stag night.
Yeah.
And the groom to be, he had a cup, like handcuffed to hand.
Yeah.
And so, but the rule was he can only drink from that cup.
Yeah.
It's up to everybody to
Fill it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone's drinking different drinks.
Yeah.
You know, so
Fuck, I hate that, man.
all sorts of shit going in that cup. And I was thinking, oh man, and you know that guy, he got wasted, man.
Fuck,
I remember. But even like, because I remember having beers, Woodstock, and
Yeah.
you know, hot stuff, just pouring, mixing it. You gotta drink it. You know that game, that Kings game with the
cards.
With the cards.
Yeah.
And you know the middle cup, and
Yeah.
you have to pour different.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that all night. Hey.
Bro, that's like when I show up to parties in it, and then I see that they're playing games, bro, I go and sit on the opposite side, man. Like I can't do it, bro, because the games the games back in our day, it was just straightforward, oh yeah, like have a drink. These ones, it's like, 6 drinks. Hey, 6 drinks. It's like, bro, when did this get so extreme,
The
man?
little finger in the air.
Yeah.
But no, you're right, man. I can't stand those, man.
Nah.
Because the way I saw it was like, hey, I'm not even talking to anyone. Like, we're playing games. Like,
Bro, and that's it, eh? It's like,
it's like because we're bored.
Come to compensate, instead we're playing fucking last card drinks. Like, bro.
Our one was because I remember those card game ones. You know,
Yeah.
there's different rules for different cards you get.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
like the finger in the air and all that shit, the waterfall and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it's just the girls that are into that stuff, eh? And when you go to a party and the girls are playing it, you just end up getting sucked in to play that too, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then when one of the boys, let's play that game. Like, oh, come on, mate.
You want to go to the lounge bar? Just go over there, mate.
But ours was the Shippoon Harbour.
Yeah.
That was always the go-to game. But then, it's funny, because you either have that game at the end of the night when things are slowing down, but sometimes when it's at the beginning of the night, come on,
Yeah. Like,
like straight away. I just go here, we played the game already.
just sit down and get back up and leave.
But no, that was if you talk about pop culture, like drinking culture, that's the kind of things we did, eh? Garage drinks.
Yeah.
These are things that we grew up with. If you look, because you look back on that, I look back on the stuff and think, man, I wouldn't do that now. I mean, I can understand it, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm in a different mindset now.
Yeah.
Kind of thing when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah.
Because I slowed down.
Because you're matured?
I think because I'm matured and I had that big accident, I was in the hospital and that.
Yeah.
So after that, I've slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
But
I think I don't do it because I just can't keep up, man. Like when I drink with my cousins and that, fuck, these guys are animals, man. Like they go and go and go and go. You know, like when we're playing beer pong, they're like filling their cups up like whole bottles, and I'm like, nah, man, that's not the go, eh? It's like, bro, these guys are on another level compared to me, man. Like, but these guys that are, they've got like titles under them, like drinking titles, man,
And that's the thing I'm talking about, like these kind of antics, right? These drinking antics that I remember when I was younger.
Yeah.
It was like putting it on it was like a thing to do. Like I put so much emphasis on drinking till you die, drinking last man standing,
But
and I can't
where do
believe
we get that from?
I don't know, but I just can't now. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that was my mindset back then.
Yeah.
To outdrink everybody. That was like, more than, making money.
Because, man, like, I swear, man, that was my old man's mindset as well, And so I'm thinking that goes back generations, Because my old man was the type to, like, make sure the table's not empty, Yeah. It's like one jug goes, another 2 come back,
Yeah.
It's like we just go and go and go and go, and then we kind of picked it up when we were like, 17, 18 and that, and it was the same thing. So I don't know if it's like that culture of it,
but see, when I think about that culture of it, it's like, because when we were going through that, the garage drinks, going out to town, it seems like, for me anyway, probably not everybody, because probably me and the guys I hung out with at that time, but it seems like everything revolved around the Friday night or Thursday night or the weekend.
Yeah.
Like work was just a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
and there was no sense of climbing the ladder or any ladder.
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
no ladder. You know, there was no,
Yeah, bro.
there was no looking forward to building yourself up professionally or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my 20s.
Yeah, yeah,
Finish high school, go to uni, get my thing, get a job, and then just party.
yeah.
All the way through, 10 years straight or 15 years straight, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I have these conversations with my friends now, and we just like laugh at it.
Yeah.
We laugh at the common thing we say is, man, if we just didn't spend any money on alcohol all
Bro,
those years.
Can you imagine though?
But you know what I'm saying, eh?
Yeah, no,
Like
absolutely.
that mentality, to me, is immature. When I think about that mentality I had back in the days.
But I think that's a common thing here in NZ, and I'm guessing Australia too. Because like, bro, I think I could have been more than what I am today if I didn't piss it all up against the wall. But like right from a young age, that was the culture. Like Friday nights and Thursdays and Saturdays, like you were saying. And like I was in the same boat too. Like there was no ladder for us to climb. It's just like the only ladder I'm climbing is that Friday night ladder to the.
Oh, there was a ladder, but we didn't see it, or we didn't take notice of it, or we weren't interested in it.
Yeah, that's right. Because it had no use to us. So long as I get paid, got enough for a box in it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that more and more lately. Like especially when I see the kids going out for drinks, and you see on social media people drinking all night and that.
Yeah.
And I just kind of think about the old days and think, man, I wish maybe not take it that far.
Man,
because what are you doing? Because what I think, that's like the proper way of just spending your money on the man someone's getting rich out of all this.
Yeah.
The people that sell the alcohol.
Yeah.
People that own the bars.
Yeah.
And we're like suckers. That's what I think.
Yeah.
We're just feeding the, and we complain about the 1%, but these are people that are giving it to us.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
That's why they didn't say anything. I think that's why they don't want us to climb the ladder, because we're spending money.
That's right. Because we're the prime, and it's like you were saying, it's hard to try and change that culture. Like when you're saying you see these young cats go out and that. And like for me, like I wish I could tell them, bro, it's not worth it, But if I put myself in their shoes, I'm saying, bro, get fucked,
Exactly. It's
Fuck
like the
off.
old.
This is
if you really go back in time and talk to yourself,
bro.
Even our own selves will tell us to fuck off.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, bro. And so, like, I think there needs to be, like another culture put in place, that'll match that, with good times and that, But man, that'll be a while, bro.
But that culture, like, I also think about how it's different to the rest of sort of different cultures, like different societies, like in New Zealand. I mean, compared to the white kids, like they didn't do what we did. Like they didn't have the all nighters.
Nah.
Maybe it's the neighborhoods, live in different neighborhoods, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's all different, Like
they understand they don't want to be sleeping all day the next day.
Yeah,
because that was another big deal for me to get realize it was bad, the whole sleeping the whole day.
Yeah,
and missing out.
Yeah,
bro.
Like when I realized that like when I go on holidays and that. So, like when I get pissed when I'm on holiday, I make sure that I get up early because it's just a waste of a day. Like if I got pissed back home, all good, I'll just sleep, But like to waste all that time while you're, say like when we're in Hawaii and that, it's just like wake up, let's do something, let's go, But if it was like back home, it'll be, let's just relax, bro. I'm feeling shit, But yeah, you're right, man. For the amount of times that I've like just slept and, bro, what a waste.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the main thing for me, realizing when you waste the whole day. And plus, when you have family in there, you miss out on all that shit as well.
Yeah.
And then next minute, because the thing that first hit me is that, man, is that the weekend gone already?
Yeah.
Back to work, back to the grind again.
But what was the point, or when was the point where you realized, like, shit, is this it? Like, is this what I'm gonna be doing, like, for the rest of, you know, my 30s, 40s, 50s? Is just get pissed every weekend?
Yeah, I think for me, the wake up call was when I was in that hospital.
Yeah.
And I think that helped, like, hit my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey man, you're fucking almost 40.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta think about your health.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, just gaining weight and all that shit. But even like just professionally too.
Yeah.
Like knowing that, just understanding, for me anyway, knowing that I fucking mucked around, man, all those years.
Yeah.
I should have done something to better myself or do something more.
Yeah.
But I was just distracted, you know?
Yeah.
I was not interested in that sort of thing. I was just interested in hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
And just socializing and that.
Yeah.
But I think I put more energy in that. I shouldn't. I put too much of my energy on that.
Yeah.
And I missed out on a lot of stuff that could have helped me now. Or,
Yeah.
You know?
Like further yourself or...
Yeah. That kind of thing. But it's all good because when I think about it, it's never too late, you know?
No, well, not in today's day and age.
No.
It's never too late.
Yeah, with social media and technology and that.
Yeah.
But you can't, because I understand, you can't think of the past like that.
Yeah.
You can't think,
Yeah.
fuck, I wish I did this, wish I did that.
Yeah.
But hey, and Isaiah used to tell this to me too, because we used to talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he used to say, yeah, but see, if you change anything in the past, would you be here today?
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
you know, you might not be doing the podcast, you might not be, you know, doing this stuff, and you might be in a different situation.
Yeah, that's bang on, man. And
Like, how do you really know?
Yeah.
And do you know what I thought?
What?
I thought you're right, because George Clooney, when he started in ER,
Yeah.
he was like 60 something. That's when he got famous.
Same with Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford was the same as well. You know, bro, there's heaps of actors that started when they were over 60. You know? It's like, bro.
You know? So it's never too late, man.
Yeah, hard out,
Just
man.
hard out work and...
Bro.
That was a dumb example, but hey, that was an
It's
example.
the mindset, eh? It's the mindset, bro. I think for me, like besides having kids, it was watching the same mates that I was getting on the piss with, you know, move forward in life as well. I was like, yeah, we'll get pissed, but I still got to do this business, you know? Whereas me, it was just, yeah, let's get pissed, wait for next weekend, you know? And then I see, you know, my mates, they got like a building business, guy that's building pools and, you know, they're doing everything else and still getting pissed on the side. And that kind of woke me up to like, shit, man, I got to do something, you know? Like I can't just be looking forward to the next weekend. You know, it has to be something more than that. And so that and having my kids kind of woke me up and said, man, let's focus on this career opportunity and try and make something out of it. And lucky enough, you know, it worked out.
It's interesting you say that about the friends around you moving ahead. And
Yeah.
stuff, because, you know, I see that too. And it's funny because I think I had this conversation in another podcast with Steve Tupper. And, you know, we all of us started from the same place. All our parents came from the islands.
Yeah.
Set up here. When they did that, they all started from zero.
Yeah.
All started from zero.
Yeah.
So when they had kids, when they had us, you know, it's up to us to make something of it.
Yeah.
Do something better than what they did.
Yeah.
So they brought us here. We've got the pathway to go up. So when people start doing, when you see your peers start going ahead of you or being successful, for me, I think, man, nah, because I got no excuse.
Yeah.
Because we all started from the same place. Everybody.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So if they're doing better, if I think that, you know, they've got a business, they're working for themselves.
Yeah.
They got their lifestyle sorted out. They're not answering to anyone. They're their own boss. I mean, that's the perfect, probably not the perfect, but that's like a goal, right? To work for yourself and not work for anybody.
Yeah.
Be your own boss and be successful at it.
Yeah.
But if you get to that stage and you're like still working for someone and you're like thinking, man, he's in a better place than I am.
Yeah.
But I always think, man, but we all started, I got no excuse. We all started from the same place.
That's right.
From zero. Yeah.
Man, I'm glad you brought that up. Like, You know, because I've been in this since I was at school, like my the job that I'm at now. And I have this thing where, like, I'm scared of starting back at zero again.
Yeah.
You know, like, I've built myself up, you know, to, like, this level here. And I just want to keep building. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not growing. But I'm building, but I'm not growing. And I think that can only happen if you go back to zero again. So say I said, oh, yeah, right, I want to try something new, you know. And then you start at the ground again somewhere else, you know. But you learn different skills and that along the way that you didn't learn on this path and that, you know. So I think that's important to, like, I don't know, not to worry about starting from the bottom up again. Just, you know, start at the bottom, build yourself up, start at the bottom again, build yourself up, just keep, you know, like not having that same project and you just keep going and going and going and you're just there comfortably, which is all right. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then all good. But I think for myself, I'd like to learn different, you know?
Yeah, like branch off.
Yeah, branch off, try something different, try something new, learn something different.
Is that in order to find out what you find a new love for something?
Yeah, I think, to keep it interesting, you know? Because, like, I've been doing what I'm doing for like 20 years now, and I'm starting to not have the same love for it as I did when I first started. And so I think, maybe it's time for me to, you know, start that at the bottom again.
You mean like taking that all down and starting from scratch?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because I sometimes feel like that.
Yeah.
Starting from scratch. But then, there's always that, gotta pay the bills and all that.
Yeah.
You know? That's the hard part. But sometimes because sometimes you gotta take a risk. You know? Because sometimes when you're struggling, that builds more creativity.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
That you're forced to make ends meet.
And that's it. You know, it's built in us to thrive. You know, us Polynesians. You know, because man, we're the best at it. You know, we're good at thriving. You know, and like those risks comes like at a cost, but the benefits and the journey along the way was all worth it, I reckon.
Yeah. When you think about these things, do you think you need a plan?
Not really.
Because I always think about these things too,
Yeah.
and I try to make a plan.
Yeah.
But then the plan's in my head.
Yeah.
All it needs is me to do it.
Yeah.
But I won't do it. You know what I mean?
Because
I'm scared of. Yeah, I am scared. I'm scared of the situation where after.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for example, say this podcast, right?
Yeah.
I want to go handy on this. So that means I need more time.
Yeah.
And more time means I need to quit my day job, spend time on this.
Yeah.
Well, automatically, no money's going to come in.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens then?
Yeah.
So do I have to let new opportunities? Because I know new opportunities will come.
Yeah.
You guys take them, but you won't know until
that's right.
you give that space for those opportunities to come in. Yeah.
But,
so I've got this plan where I just build in the background.
Yeah.
Until it's time to.
See, that's what I do too. Like I build in the background, and you know, make sure like things are set up for the time when I go like, nah, that's it, I'm done. So it's there ready, you know, like building steps. But man,
but I know what you mean, because I might be building, and it's like still the same, right?
Yeah.
Or you hit the ceiling, and you just gotta do something to break out of that same old routine, right?
Yeah. But like that's built in us, like I was saying, you know, like when you get chopped down, man, we're built to thrive. You know, we just build and build and build. You know, just keep pushing on. But like, see, like with this brand that I want to drop, I just been building in the background, like and scrapping stuff, scrapping it. You know.
So is it a perfection thing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But that's what pisses me off about myself. Like I told you before, like I'm a perfectionist, and it's like a good thing and a downfall at the same time, you know. And with that, it comes like with time consuming and that, and that's what's working against me is time. But yeah, I just have to roll with the punches, I guess.
Just pick at it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's but I think I don't doubt that where I'm at now in my stage of life, I wouldn't have it any other way, you know?
Yeah.
Because at least it's something.
Yeah.
At least it's something.
It's your little baby, eh?
Yeah. Little baby project or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But at least it's something.
Yeah.
But the thing that I really love about it is that I've been working for 27 years for the same guy.
Yeah.
Right. And it's been good. It's like my other family.
Yeah.
You know. But I think the heart of giving my heart to it.
Yeah.
Is slowly declining over the last 5 years. You know.
Yeah.
Just slowly, and just me, because I get days where I like think, okay, I'm just like hating this right now.
Yeah.
And then something comes up at work, and then this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, just little things. And it's trying to, and I'm like, wait, am I doing this, forcing myself to like this shit? You know what I mean?
Am I dragging myself back or?
But that was a lot of it is my fault because I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my job.
Yeah.
But I'm not making the effort to deep dive more into it because technology is changing. Because what I do, technology changes all the time, and like you need to upskill all the time now, and especially now these days, technology is just fucking off the charts, like changing all the time. New shit coming every fucking month. It looks like, you know, and you just got to upskill all the time.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you get left behind.
Yeah.
You might have all the experience in the world, but if you don't know how to fucking type in the right to make it happen, the kid down there, the kid that comes out of uni, he knows how to do it.
That's right.
He doesn't have experience.
Yeah.
But he knows how to work the thing.
It's a bit like Kodak, eh? How they got left behind. Because they don't want to upskill.
Or change with the times. You know? And that's part of your job too, changing the times, new technology. Because you're dealing with electronics.
Yeah.
Industrial strength electronics.
I think with our industry, it's a lot of it stays the same. But I think safety-wise, everything's like just upgrading. I think with safety, it's always changing as well. And it's moving with technology and that. So, yeah,
So does that mean more rules?
Bro, way more rules, man. Like, me personally, I think, like, I always tell my Super A, like, man, it's beginning to become so safe, it's a hazard.
Hey,
that's how it feels, you know? Like, you put so many steps in place to make it safe. It's like you can't move anywhere, and, you know, it's almost like a hazard in itself, you know? Not in that aspect, but, you know, it's like that.
Yeah.
That's how it feels, you know? And so I was like, man, like, there's almost like no room, well, there is for human error, but, like, I see where they're trying to come from, you know?
So for all the listeners that don't know, you work for power lines, eh?
Yeah,
lines
so I work on the power lines for a certain company here in Auckland.
But people know because you do all your videos from your
the car,
the
so
truck, eh? A lot of your
all my downtime vids, yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
What sort of feedback you getting from people? From that part of your skit thing? Because I know you do the videos.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the latest one with the dad. With The song, the walk down song. That's pretty funny.
Entrance song.
The entrance song, that's pretty funny. But what kind of feedback are you getting from your everyday when you're doing these videos at work? Because you're bored, you're in the car and find something funny, just to say it.
Man, I like the feedback I get from that is like it's full on, eh? Because I think people like to see that raw in the moment. Like, shit, this just happened to me, blah, 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 blah. You know, and then you get a message like, fuck, that always happens to me, you know, blah, 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 or whatever. But it's a lot more, engaging than it is when I do the full-on skits, you know, like interacting with, followers and that. So, yeah, no, it's just timing, you know.
Yeah.
Because I try not to, like, yeah, I'll say good morning and all of that, but I don't want to force a story if it's, you know, not
worth it, or just out of the blue, like for the sake of it.
Yeah, for the sake of it. Yeah. You know, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, fuck, I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
You know.
Because probably everyone knows what kind of coffee you drink.
Yeah.
The BP coffee.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. That's consistent. Like, it's funny because in regards to the podcast and the content, like there's certain things like that gives a characteristic to the podcast, and you can use that as like something. You can create something out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're having a coffee, you could use that. Like everyone knows you drink that coffee.
Yeah.
It might be something that's good for sponsorship, or might not be sponsorship. Might be you might get an idea of that, like a coffee, BP coffee, right?
Yeah.
So it might be I don't know, might be a T-shirt, or might be something creative.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be just that. It can be something else that you always say.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
but I think you're onto something with that.
Yeah, because it's content, right?
Yeah.
But it's part of your content. Sometimes you might say a word or a phrase that you made up, but it goes viral.
Yeah.
See, that phrase can be on a T-shirt.
Yeah, hard out.
That kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't have to be a phrase. It can be, because everyone knows you drink that coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
You can get an idea of that and make it something.
Yeah. So, you know, the BP up here
Yeah.
in the mornings, there was this one barista, before all the online stuff used to come on, right? So you'd go up to the counter and you say, oh, coffee for Cam, flat white, blah, blah, blah. And then when I got the cup back, it would say like Kin, you know? And then I'll go up the next day, come back, and it's like Kim,
Yeah.
you know, with a B at the end. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, and so I was always videoing like, man, she still hasn't got my name right, you know, and it's been like 15 days now, you know.
It's the same person.
Yeah, same person. So I thought that was crack up. So it's like almost like a mini series into my.
Because you also did the things when you bring up the pizza guy and you make a fake name.
Yeah.
Funny, like,
just to see. And, you know, like when I put that on my story and that, man, people were giving me feedback like, Sully, you should tip him next time if he says it. If he doesn't, you know, then just don't worry about it. But if they go along with the prank, then tip them and blah, blah. I was like, oh, man, that's a good idea, you know. So people were real active, you know, like when I put that one out. So that was cool.
Yeah. Nah, it's fun. It's funny because you did a couple of them, eh?
Yeah. I did a couple. So we haven't had pizza in a while, so definitely got one coming up.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's especially and I saw your dad entrance song.
Yeah, man, because it was funny that one. Like, it just adds to the fear, you know, of like when you're a kid, you know, and then it was like, man, imagine if Dad walked out to like Stone Cold or something like that, you know, and he had that look on his face like, fuck, you're gonna get it, you know. And I was like, oh shit, man, I'll put that into something.
Because you made it real dramatic with you calling on the floor.
Yeah.
And then you played your brother, like egging your dad on.
Yeah. But man, those are all like true stories. Like, like I get messages like, yeah, fuck, my little brother was like that too, the little bastard, you know. But man, I really enjoy those throwback ones.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to like you know, like trend ones or stuff like that.
Right.
Like I click more with the memories ones.
Yeah.
You know,
because that's nostalgia. You know? And everybody likes a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to cultural stuff, like stuff we're used to.
Yeah. Hard out.
And because a lot of people do it, like there's that guy in Australia that does funny skits. I think he's from here, but he moved over there. He does exercise.
Chris DeVita.
Yeah, Chris DeVita.
Yeah. He's here at the moment.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a cracker, man.
Does all these exercises, which are inspiring too.
Yeah.
Because you wish, man, I wish I had a body like that and do my exercise like that.
That guy's a beast, man. But he's a workhorse too, man.
Yeah.
Like, He does, I think he does F45 and that.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so he does F45 classes, and then he does his own classes, and then he does skits for, I think, a league segment, and then he does his own skits. I was like, man, that guy just works, you know?
It's funny 'cause I can imagine when guys like Chris and yourself do these skits about things that happened in the past.
Yeah.
And then it must be buzzy when people relate to it because it happens soon.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Especially those ones in your head like
How did you do?
Yeah. Like there's been a few skits that I've done like, man, I wonder if any other islanders go through this, you know, like, well, am I the only islander, you know?
You just do it and you hear all the feedback.
That's it, man. And you know, as soon as you put it up and it's like, wow, bro, that's me too, that's me, you know? It's crack up. But yeah, man, it's a buzz, bro.
There's always hidings. Different ways of getting a hiding. Eh?
Bro, 100%. But yeah, even it's the little things there, like you know, like the quirky comments that your parents make, stuff like that, you know, that everyone relates to. It's almost like every island parent has that one phrase and everyone knows, you know. So, and I think everyone just relates that way, you know.
I remember my hidings I got. Mine was just with the belt. I
Yeah.
had to put my hand out in front of my dad.
Yeah.
Slap my hand off the belt.
Or I think mine was anything in arm's reach.
But I remember the worst one was in the weekends or school holidays,
Yeah.
when we had to go to sleep during the day.
Hey.
Like, because my mom worked during the day, my dad worked at night.
Yeah.
So, because of school holidays, my dad was at home all day. He would try to get some sleep. I think, because I realized later on in life that, he just wanted to go to sleep because he was tired because he came home from work.
Yeah.
So we had to go to sleep. But I was confused because it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. Why am I going to sleep again? You know?
The punishment. Bro, I remember when my old man was on night shift too. And at that time, fuck, we were just right little shits, man. But like I understood now that I'm older where my old man was coming from, because he was on night shift and he just wanted to get some sleep too. But when my old man used to walk in the door, when we put all the shoes, so he'll walk in the door and then he'll get a box and he'll put all the shoes in, and then he'll walk to the bed, put it down, and then go to sleep. And then like we'll be like mucking around in the front, you know, making heaps of noise, and then my old man will call me, and you just grab the shoe from there and just, you know, throw it, you know. Fuck, I'm trying to get some sleep. Fuck. You know? So that was crack up.
But yeah, it's funny because I never thought, because my dad was tired because he came home from work.
Yeah. But you don't think like that, eh?
Nah, when you're a kid, you never think.
Yeah. But like I look at my kids now and I'm thinking, fuck man, my old man was right. My mom was right.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah, bro. Big time. Bite me in the ass. But I remember my old lady always saying, hey, you wait till you have kids. You wait till you have kids. It's like, man, fuck. Truest thing I've ever heard, man.
So what's new? What's new for you? Like last time you came on, I think you're still doing the same things as skits and that.
Yeah.
Anything new happening? How's COVID been and all that with the fams and?
COVID's been all right. Like, I think we finished getting over it last week and that, but yeah, hasn't been too bad. Nothing really new that's been happening, just focusing on what I've already got built and just trying to work on that besides work and stuff. But I want to start collabing heaps, eh?
Yeah.
Because I've done a video shoot. I've done 2 video shoots. And what's good about... so like Regan messaged me and he goes, bro, can you come in for this video shoot? Do a little segment. I was like, yeah, sweet as. So I came through. And I thought it was just going to be me, Regan, and Sonny Jim and Hank. but it ended up just being a whole bunch of people that came through. And I realized, like, man, you need to put yourself in these situations because of the networking, you know? And, man, like, William Wairua was there, Terrell Toffa was there, you know, Regan, Sonny, and that. And, man, I was just like, bro, what are you up to? You know, what are you doing? You know, what's happening next? And so I was like, yeah, man, bro, here's my details, blah, 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 blah. Even with the videographer, I was like, yeah, man, here's my details, blah, blah, blah. Here we go, blah, blah. Next, you know, whatever's coming up. So I just want to make myself available for those kind of things, just to give myself, you know, more opportunity to get out there, because
that sounds like a big collaboration. Well, the big names there.
Yeah. No, that was hectic, man. That was cool. That was filmed at Lucky G's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Lucky G's.
Was it an ad for them?
No. It was just where the video shoot was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think...
Oh, it was a big skit?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was a music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, music video.
Oh, for you guys?
No, for Brothers Lord.
I haven't even heard of them.
Oh, so Brothers Lord is Regan and Sonny Jim.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them. I didn't know what their name was.
Yeah. That's their name.
So they had the name.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, once I, like, clicked onto that, like, man, that is a massive networking moment, you know? Yeah. And so I was like, man, I kind of want to focus on doing that a lot more this year. And, yeah, just focusing on outside of my 9 to 5, which, like, my socials and that, focus on that a lot more. And also my line that I want to drop later on.
Yeah.
Focus on that a lot more. So, yeah.
Yeah. Man, you know, when I think about social media and what it does for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like people that bring, like, I remember you saying when the first podcast you came on, you know, bringing happiness to people.
Yeah.
Spreading laughter to people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But it's the platform that allows people to see it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Man, if I think back in the beginning, I couldn't imagine, like, people would do this and come together at the end. Like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like all those names you said in that one room doing the music video.
Yeah.
Just up the road here.
Yeah.
At Lucky G's. Like, all you guys come from the same place, like from social media, like doing what you're doing, the love of making people laugh and all that.
That's it, man.
But connecting, networking.
Yeah.
And we obviously there's some big names in there, and those that have moved on to make a career of it, eh?
Yeah.
But it's doable.
Yeah.
And I think with the collaboration part, look, that's a good way. That's a good to make all you guys like get out there and all help each other. I think like because people talk about this tall poppy syndrome thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't allow for that kind of thing.
Nah.
But you guys are breaking through that tall poppy thing.
Yeah, bro.
And helping each other. You know, when I think like, I see, because I think I'm used to it that people don't want to help anyone because they want to go up, sort of thing.
But
that's
that
tall poppy thing.
Yeah, like if you eliminate competition out of the whole thing, right? Like I could be going, fuck, I can do better videos than Regan. I could be doing fucking, this better than this person or blah blah blah. If you eliminate that out of the equation, then this happens, that networking thing happens, and everyone's like on the same, on the same boat, we just want to work together, build each other up kind of thing like that. And so that's what I love about like doing those collabs, man, is we're all on the same boat, we just either we all want to laugh or, talk shit together, blah, blah, but we all got the same goal,
Yeah. I wouldn't go as far as saying competition, because you need a healthy competition. I think you need a healthy competition to make a goal for you.
Yeah.
Like if someone's doing better than you, then that's a good thing to see where you're at and how you can do better.
Yeah, it is.
So competition's good that way.
And it's funny you say that because, like, say Sonny Jim puts out a video, And then it's like a domino effect, eh? It's like someone drops this video, this video, this video, this video, this video. You know, everyone's like just dropping videos at the same time, you know? But it's like this person could start it, you know, there'll be like a couple of weeks where no one's put out anything. Then Gang will drop a video, and then it's like everybody's follows the pattern. So it's pretty good.
I see it, man. I see it on social media, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Because it means you guys are bringing each other up, and that's what it's all about in the end.
I think it's a good change from what it used to be.
What it used to be.
Yeah. And I think that's something that, I don't know, like, if anybody else wanted to do, you know, what we're doing, it's a good environment to be around. You know, it's not scary like how it used to be for us. Like, when we would jump into things, even like the workforce, jumping into the workforce, I remember the guy that was training me fucking treated me like shit, you know? Whereas now, it's like, you know, these are the steps you got to take, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's actually a helping hand there, you know? And so when we set that platform for the next guys coming through, you know, it's a good environment to be around. Yeah.
You know, with that collaboration, how does it feel like to be a part of that? Because, you know, when I think about the podcast scene, you know, it's a good thing that it's becoming bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
So remember when we started, it was just us and a couple. It was not really big.
Yeah.
But now it's like there's a lot of other people doing it too.
Yeah.
Even mainstream media is doing podcasts as well.
I see that. Yeah.
You know, and it's cool that you can have a network in podcasting where you can go on other people's podcasts.
Yeah.
And vice versa, you can jump on and that kind of thing
man.
and just spread the word and all that. Yeah, I find that pretty cool.
Bro, I find it buzzy. Like, when Regan messaged me, bro, I got giddy, man. You know, it's like the girl you asked out said yes. It's like that, bro. You know, it's like, oh, yo. You know, and it's like, yeah, man, can't wait. And then when I got there, man, it's like, I couldn't be shy, but I was shy, you know, because I saw all these faces and that, you know, and then like when they were doing some of their scenes and that, you know, they were just like them, like being them, you know, and I was like, fuck, what are you being shy for, you dickhead? You know, just get in there and, you know. And so
was the director in that? A proper director?
Regan.
Oh, he was doing it.
Yeah. So Regan was putting it all together.
Because you already done skits with him too. So was it like the same kind of thing?
Yeah, it was. But at a bigger scale, you know, because there were like full-on cameras and, you know, lighting systems and everything, and like smoke machines. Bro, it was the works, you know.
Damn.
So it was a full-on setup.
Oh, you still keep in touch with your mate from work, the videographer?
Nah, he left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh.
he left. He's working for our competition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah,
because he's into all that stuff. His videos are pretty cool.
Bro, he's got the gift, man, and plus he's got all the equipment as well.
Man, I really appreciate those videographers, because you can tell the difference, big difference, Just
Bro, massive.
I don't know
man.
if it's the eye or the equipment they got, but it's a bit of both,
I think it's a bit of both, you know, because you got to know like what angles are nice and you know,
even with
what
the
goes
lighting
with
too.
what.
You gotta
Yeah,
know
with
where
the
the
lighting as well.
light goes.
Like, have you seen Parker Films?
Oh, I've heard of it. Yep.
Yeah. So, man, he always shows the before and the afters, you know, and when you see like the quality before compared to the after effects that he puts on in that, bro, man, it's next level, man. Like he does it good, you know. So yeah, those videographers and that, man, big ups to them, man.
Yeah, that's interesting, the videographer thing, because you can use it anywhere. Like now with social media, with Instagram, with the YouTube and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now you don't need to like maybe apply for a job at TVNZ. You know, you can do your own ones.
But you know what's buzzy is like so like Regan had the whole idea of what he wanted, right? And so him and the videographer got to kind of be on the same page kind of thing. So Regan will say, oh, I want this, this, and this. and then the videographer's like, all right, I can capture this way, excuse me, or, you know, we'll do a shot with you coming from this angle, but I'll be over here, you know? And so
move the mic.
when you have that together, that it's like that really works together well, you know, having those two things working together.
Yeah.
So
in the movies they call that DP, the director and the DP.
oh yeah,
The DP does all this kind of stuff.
yeah,
Knows the
yeah,
shots, and
yeah.
the director tells him where the.
But man, it's all worth it, man. Like I done a video before of you know, I was all sad and that, and I was in my room crying, looking out the window and that. But the angle that it took, like the first like 5 comments were, Sully, that angle, you know? It's like, Sully, what a professional guy, you know? But everyone saw that angle, you know, and that moment. So I think that actually counts, you know, like you gotta put the effort into like where you're putting your camera or where, you know, what view you're gonna take, you know. So, but yeah, man.
You like that stuff?
Yeah.
Because I like it. I'm into it. Because you know how I love movies and that.
Yeah.
Man, do you watch Better Call Saul?
Nah.
Better Call Saul is, you know Better Call Saul? It's, did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Nah, I didn't.
So Breaking Bad, the lawyer in Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
they made a TV show out of that lawyer.
Oh yeah.
And it's called Better Call Saul. His name is Saul.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
But Breaking Bad is excellent too.
Yeah.
But the thing about these two series is the director.
Yeah.
Oh, not the director. The writer.
Yeah.
Forgot his name. But his thing, because I read about I read an article about how he makes what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to put the camera in odd places that's never been put before to film a scene.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what his mindset is for every shot.
Yeah.
And you can see it, man. You can see the out of it
Yeah.
different shots. There's a scene in Better Call Saul where this guy has to tie him up to the chair.
Yeah.
And so this guy's grabbed the other guy, put his hands behind his back.
Yeah.
But the chair is in the distance. But the camera is sitting behind the chair, so you can see the back of the chair.
Yeah.
Like the back of the chair, you can see it.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there. But in the distance, you can see him tying the guy up.
Yeah.
But he sees the chair.
Yeah.
He turns around, sees the chair, grabs the chair to bring it over.
Yeah.
And then when he slides the chair over, the camera's sliding with it. So you realize that the camera's stuck to the chair.
Yeah. Bro, those are the angles, man. Like,
And then when the chair goes there, it's the camera's still showing the guy sit down and tie him up
yeah.
at the back of the chair.
And the actors, are they out of focus or?
No, he's in focus too.
Oh,
yeah.
true.
But just the fact of the camera on the chair,
Yeah,
when you move the chair,
Yeah.
the camera's sitting on the chair. Like that itself, to me, is pretty creative.
Bro, and like I think about that all the time, you know, when I'm making the skits, because whenever I watch movies, like it's hard for me to focus, because sometimes like I'm thinking, fuck, that's a good angle, man.
Yeah,
you know, like the walkaway scenes and that, you know, it's like you don't have to have the whole body in the scene. You know, you could just have the lower half of your feet just walking, you know, or even like you know, when someone enters the door, you know, you don't have to show the whole door, you know, just the handle or something. So like working out those kind of things, man, I enjoy it, man.
Yeah. No, because you know, I love movies, and when you love movies the way I love movies, and you love certain directors, they all have the same shot. They have the signature shot.
Yeah.
You know, each of them, and they always have it in the movies they make.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino has the boot shot. Every time someone opens the boot, the camera's inside the boot.
Yeah.
He's always got that one. Spike Lee, he's got the guy on the skateboard thing. Not skateboard, you can't see it, but he's moving.
Yeah.
Like he's not walking, but he's moving smoothly,
Yeah.
like he's on a skateboard, and that shot all the time.
Yeah.
All his movies, he's got that.
Far out.
Yeah, there's different directors that always have their style.
Yeah.
And you can see it. and that's cool. It's cool to me.
That's buzzy, man.
Yeah.
And it's cool that they've got like a signature,
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
That's buzzy.
Yeah, there's all different kinds of shots there. Like I remember in The Shining, when Jack Nicholson's like trying to open the door, but the shot you think the shot will be behind
Yeah.
the camera here, him trying to open the door, but no, the camera's under here, looking up.
Yeah.
Looking up. Things like that.
Yeah.
Like odd places. On what the other thing on Better Call Saul was there's a scene where the guy has to hide in his car.
Yeah.
So he has to lie across the two front seats.
Yeah.
And then the camera is on top, looking down on him.
Oh, yeah.
But the camera is too high to be where the ceiling of the cars.
Man, I always think that. Like I'm always thinking, did they cut the roof off?
Yeah.
So they,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Man,
To get the perfect shot.
Yeah. See, I'm always thinking that. But like I can't, like cut half my house off so
No,
I
you
can get that
can't.
wide
No,
angle
you
shot, But
Even those cooking shows. Have you seen those cooking shows? How they like I saw the making of one where the frying pan.
yeah.
They actually cut a slot out of the frying pan so the camera can fit in. So it's a close up of the sizzling whatever's in there.
Yeah.
And the camera's right there.
Word.
They just cut the piece out of the frying pan so they can put the camera there.
Shucks.
Things like that.
That's buzzy, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the money for that kind of equipment, though. Kind of like, I'll just grab me another camera next week.
I remember one of my favorite directors is Martin Scorsese, and he made the shot he made famous was that shot that stays, that one shot for ages.
Like a still.
Yeah, but it goes like that scene on Goodfellas
Yeah.
when Ray Liotta is going to the nightclub. And they go in the back way, and they go downstairs, and they go around.
Yeah.
There's that one shot
Yeah,
all the way.
Yeah.
All the way to when they sit down on the table.
Yeah.
Inside the nightclub.
Man, that was one take.
There's one, the one take shot.
Far out.
The one take shot. And then there's other things too. Like I think it was this movie. I forgot the name of it, but the director made the shot famous because each other directors doing the same shot.
Yeah.
The car shot when the camera's in the middle of the car and it's going around 360 and all the action's happening.
Yeah.
While the car's moving.
Yeah.
And the camera's just going 360 inside the car.
Man, that's starting to happen a lot now, though,
Yeah.
And
Usually
a
on
lot
action
of-
movies.
Yeah, action movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I think they did it in The Other Guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was The Other Guy. Yeah.
Because when Steven Spielberg he stole that shot
Yeah.
in War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Because he did the same thing, put the camera in the middle of the car
Yeah.
while they're running away in the car.
Yeah.
The camera's going 360, but the camera also went out the window and around the car and then inside like that. Well, the car's still driving.
Yeah.
All the action's happening around it. Yeah,
Bro,
so
that's a buzz, man.
I don't know how much CGI is involved in that, but still these kind of shots say like they think of.
The end product, though,
Yeah.
makes it all worth it. Like, could you imagine like John Wick? Bro, all of those angles in there, like when he's riding the horse or the motorbike scenes and stuff like that. Bro, that would have been bad.
Yeah, it's something. All this stuff is cool, man.
Yeah.
And I wish if I was born again, I'd probably go that way.
Bro, it'll be something to get into, though,
But that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, social media has allowed people to go that way, even though you don't.
Yeah.
Social media, right, and the internet has allowed anyone what they love to do.
Yeah.
And you don't need to go to school for it.
Well,
You don't need to, you love what you do and you're good at it.
yeah.
You can let internet be the platform for you to get out there
Well,
on your own.
There was a TikToker that asked a question to Taika Waititi. Like, do you hire anybody? And he goes, man, if I see somebody on TikTok, I'll just grab them.
Really?
This guy's got no bloody experiences. He's probably chucked up 10 videos on TikTok and it's like, yeah, you want to be in my film? It's like,
Who was that?
Bro, Taika Waititi.
Oh,
And that was for that
who did
new
he get?
Thor.
Oh, someone on 4 is from TikTok.
I think so, yeah.
Damn.
I think he's even got his kids in that in it
Oh,
as
yeah,
well. Yeah.
Because I saw his post of his kids taking them to the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
But yeah, like, you know, if you got the goods like that and you're on, you know, social media, all those opportunities are there for you, you know. It's just all depending on how much you push yourself or your mindset, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing to push myself.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like it's always it was hard beginning of this year when Isaiah passed away.
Yeah.
Because me and him were doing this.
Yeah.
And it took a while to just think what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
With the podcast and that.
Yeah.
Because he was a big part of it. He was like,
Yeah.
I think he was like 90. He was 90% back on. I was just 10% on the side. But nah, man, I miss that guy. But man, yeah, it's sort of when I figured out, okay, I have to carry on.
Yeah,
I can't stop it because I know he'll roll in his grave.
Yeah.
So I can't stop it. I know that. 100. I know that. Just gotta get my mindset back into it.
Yo.
That's why it took a while. I think it took 3 months.
Yeah.
I think the episode we did last year, and then 3 months later, without Isaiah, we started again.
Yeah.
Right? I started again. But man, that 3 months was like just thinking.
Yeah. Do you find it hard to pick yourself up?
I think when I decided to start it, the question was not when I'm going to start it, not was when.
Yeah.
You know, and then when that time came, I thought now I'm going to go hunting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna slow down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get as many guests in a week.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's every day.
Just keep punching.
Just I'll fill in those gaps in the calendar.
Yeah. Man,
And
good on you, bro. Because I find that hard, man. Like, there's times where I've got time on my hands and I should be, filming. But I'm like, nah.
But you should be filming or should be studying the craft.
Yeah, all that too.
Yeah.
But
because that's what I find difficult, studying the craft.
Yeah.
I'm doing the work. I think that's the difference. When you said build, going nowhere. I think the build is doing it, but not studying to make it better.
Yeah. Or easier.
Or easier.
Yeah.
Or more convenient. That's the. I think for me, I'm always putting that off.
Yeah. Because that's a key part to it too.
It is a key. Because what happens, I'm finding now I'm being lazy.
Yeah.
And just putting stuff up.
Yeah.
Not improving on how I put it up.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
100%. 100%, man.
Because I see all these other guys doing like all these fancy shit on the social media. I'm like, damn, that content is much better.
Bro, 100% agree, man. Because man, like I'm like that too, and it pisses me off because when I do it, it's like, fuck, you could have punched out like 3 in that amount of time, or you could have done this, or you could have done that, and it's like, fuck, never get into that mind space again, but sure enough, a couple of weeks later, you're back in the same rut, man, it's a shit place to be, man, but yeah.
Because I think, for me anyway, I just want to do what I love.
Yeah.
And that's just talk to people.
Yeah.
Like, I love putting it together at the end, like the post-production and all that.
Yeah.
But it's not really the main thing.
Yeah.
The main thing is me sitting down with the guest, talking about anything. Like, just off the cuff.
Would it be different if you had a full-on team?
Oh, it'll be much different.
A production
all
team. All
I have to do is show up.
Yeah, like that.
And
like that. Man,
because I think they'll be much more better at doing all the editing stuff.
So you just focus on purely just
I
talking?
just focus on talking.
The guest,
Yeah, I just focus on talking and let the professionals do the...
Yeah,
because I'm just doing secondhand stuff. I'm just learning off the internet and...
Yeah.
Because it's not my forte. I just I just learned how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't had time to figure out better ways of doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
and that is the thing. That is the thing I lack.
Yeah.
Because I rather spend my time preparing the content
Yeah.
and doing the content.
Yeah.
And because I know how to do it the level
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah.
doing it, I'm comfortable with that. And I just do it because it's
Yeah.
out there anyway.
Yeah. But like
But-
you know,
But I know I need to improve.
yeah. Man, I'm the same too, bro. Like, if I had a whole production team, bro, and all I had to do was just, you know, come up with the ideas, and then just do it on camera, bro, I'll be punching like above my weight, man, big time. Like I know it. Like I'm that confident, you know. Like, cause bro, like the other hard part is trying to squeeze all those ideas into 1 minute. You know, as well. It's like you're just constantly chopping at the idea, saying, "Oh no, I can't put this in. It won't fit. Blah blah blah." You know, but like I like that part of doing the making skits in it.
Yeah. Like the
And-
production part of it, the editing.
No, like coming up with the idea.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So like crunching the idea and then to its final.
Like writing it.
Yeah.
Do you write it or you just...
Yeah, I write it out.
Oh,
So
yeah,
everything I
sweet.
do, I write it all out. Yeah.
So you like the creative process.
Yeah. I
And-
like that part.
And then doing it.
And then
And then someone else can take over the rest.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah. But like, I also want to have a say in like, make sure you catch me in this direction when I come around. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you learn that more when you went to those that Reagan thing when Lucky G's? Did you learn more and understand what you need in terms of like
man.
all that kind of stuff you're explaining?
Like this guy's oh man, I forgot his name. But his setup, like he had his camera, but he also had the screen where it showed what the camera was, you know, shooting. And like you could see the angle that he was trying to get from the idea that Regan was giving him, you know, and he was like, "Oh yeah, sweet, bang," and you know, it was like he had all the equipment, and which is a bonus, you know, and then the ideas and everything just came into fruition, you know, and it was buzzy, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see, eh? It's like it's good to see that side from, you know, just filming from your phone at home on your tripod, you know?
But you know that process you described, was that just on the spot?
Yeah. That was
Like
just
in
on
the span
spot.
of 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Like say, idea, here it is. Is this it? Yep, let's do it, done.
Bro, but it was like a roll, like constantly rolling, like, yeah, we'll do it this here, bang, 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 you know, do the scene, and then, and then it's the next idea, you know, and then they're just constantly working together, you know, both of them. Bro, it's buzzy, man.
Wow. Yeah, man. I know what you're saying, man. I know that feeling when you're in that zone of creativity.
Yeah.
Because that is a fucking zone, man.
Yeah, it is, man.
You know? And I don't know, because in my line of work, it's just buildings, right?
Yeah.
And it's been there. I've been doing it ever since. That process is the same, but it's different.
It is. Because it's the same in my line of work as well.
Yeah.
You know? Because, like, I do this all the time to my wife and my kids, right? So when we're driving and we're having family time and we drive past a power pole that I've replaced, I went, Dad replaced that.
Yeah.
You know? And it's that proud thing,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I replaced that pole there. Yeah. You know, telling my kids, and my kids don't even know what I'm on about. But you take, you know, all that pride in it and about like all of that stuff, you know? So
Yeah. That's that. But I think when you use that process in what you love to do,
Yeah.
that's a different level of satisfaction. Because that's really something that means something.
Yeah, bro. Like you kind of buzz out at shit. That's me.
Because you know what? You know exactly. You know how you said kids, your dad did that.
Yeah.
You know, I can say, yep. You know, see that building, and the part in that.
Yeah.
But it's different because I think it's not. I don't think it's appreciated the same. In a way where what we do, what you do with skits, what I do with podcasts,
Yeah.
and just having a conversation, putting it out there for people to listen. It's different. It's more, to me, that's more something from the heart. You know, something from something that's created from nothing, that people are, man, this is interesting, or I'm enjoying it, I'm laughing at it. You know,
I think it's because it's open to people to say something on it.
And say something on it. Yeah.
You know?
No matter what it is, because I don't care if it's negative or positive.
Yeah.
It's all good because it's out there.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about it. But to create it and put it out there for people to enjoy or people to pick apart. I don't care.
Yeah. Question or
Yeah, question. But it's out there.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be out there if you weren't here.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, it's something. It can be added on to everything else that's out there, but at least it's out there.
Yeah.
It's something that's there.
Yeah.
You know, and to me that means more than that. To me, that means more than just not having it there. Because I put it there.
100%, definitely. Yeah. Man.
And you know, since Isaiah passed away, like I appreciate that guy for being on the podcast because he's there for forever.
Yeah.
Online, on the internet. You know.
Yeah.
And that's his legacy.
Yeah, bro.
He's got a lot of legacies, but that's something that people can see.
Yeah.
You know, forever.
Hard out. And it's buzzy because they get an insight into, like you're saying, like a piece of ice, you know?
Yeah.
That like no one else, you know, that's like some stuff that you guys would bring up, you know, that information could have been kept to himself, you know, or to yourselves and that, you know. But putting it out like on a podcast for everyone to hear, you know, that's like what you were saying, like that's that special, that's that.
Yeah, that's something.
That's,
you know?
It's
it's your legacy, something left behind.
Yeah.
You
Hard
know?
out. That's buzzing, man.
And I think that means more to me than anything.
Yeah.
That part of creativity.
Yeah.
The result, the outcome of what you created.
Yeah.
Because, I don't. Because I think like sometimes I think like people. I don't know if there's people out there. I think there's people out there, but I don't know them personally.
Yeah.
That people, you deserve to look at my shit.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out.
Yeah.
I'm the best. Look at my shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm famous.
Yeah.
It's my shit. Look at it. You know, I'm like, fuck. I think there's people out there like that.
Hard out.
Because I don't. But I like to think that because there are people like that. I don't know them. I don't know if they are.
Yeah.
But I just think that. I think, nah, that's not why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I don't care if one person sees it. At least
that's your joy.
Yeah, my joy to offer something in the fucking universe.
Yeah, hard out, bro. Bro, and I 100% believe like there's people out there like that, and it's it's fucked up to look at it like that. But when you look at it from like your angle, and it's like, fuck, that's my joy. That's that's my little piece that I'm gonna put out there, you know. And for like, I understand healthy competition, like you were saying earlier, but yeah, fuck, to come out and say, "Fuck, are you challenging me?" You know? Was that a podcast about me? Nah, bro, that's not the tahi, bro.
Nah, I just love that space, man. I love that space.
Bro, I think all, like the whole thing, the whole creative thing is special, eh? For me it is, because when I see it, like after I've created everything and I post it up and then I watch it back and then all the comments start flooding through and then, you know, people are relating, you know, and then you see all the good comments and that, and then, you know, and the bad comments or whatever, and like people tagging people, it's like, fuck, this is all coming into fruition, you know, it's and you get that happy vibe, like you just offered a little piece of yourself for everyone to see and they enjoy it and blah blah. That's priceless, man.
Yeah, I've learned a lot I've learned a lot during this podcast journey here, man. Especially the being honest part of it.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we first started, like we were always concerned about. I was concerned. Everyone else was too.
Yeah.
About putting yourself out there.
It's hard, eh?
Too much.
Yeah.
But then, like, sometimes, like, over the years, like,
Yeah.
it's been 3 years now, but over the couple of years, 3 years, like, I've just learned to don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Because you're just a human being.
Yeah.
And people appreciate honesty in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like okay, you don't have to spill all your fucking guts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But just understand that, you know, we're all humans here.
Yeah, I understand that. And, like, I agree with you. But, like, you just know that there's people out there that, you know, are gunning for you because of that comment that you said or, you know, blah, blah, blah. But inside your head is like, fuck, I don't give a shit. You know,
Yeah.
This is what's on my mind. This is what I think, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's me. You know, that's not you. But, you know, in saying that, don't fucking attack me, you know, for my truth, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying my truth, you know?
Because I remember you said on the last podcast when you said that it was kind of hard for you to make funny faces or make a crying face or cry in the skit.
Yeah.
Because kids cry.
Yeah.
So you have to act like you have to cry.
Yeah.
But crying is not in our nature, sort of.
Yeah.
Like our men, we're men. We don't fucking cry.
Yeah. Hard up.
Even though we're acting, we don't cry. Fucking acting cry. We don't cry. It's on my contract. I don't cry.
Fuck. Yeah, bro.
But see, even breaking that barrier, hey,
Yeah.
when you did, how did that feel?
Bro, it's scary, man. But, like...
Now, I know, yeah, it was hard to, but when you finally did it, was it like something...
Bro, it's like a breakthrough, eh? It's like the more you put yourself out there, like if I didn't make that face, that wouldn't have made the skit, you know, because it didn't show the pain, it didn't show the emotion, and if I just did a straight face, you know, that's like that crying part, that was the punchline, you know, and if I didn't, it's like, what's the fucking joke, you know? So, and like I learn a lot more as I go along, you know, the more I put myself out there doing those facials or saying, you know, certain stuff, you know, that becomes like, you know, it's like another bonus, you know, like people actually really relate to it, or, you know, it made the video twice as good, or, you know, stuff like that. So putting yourself out there in those situations, man, it's a benefit, like for me.
Yeah, I had heaps of those, like those crossroads.
Yeah.
You know, to really talk about something personal.
Yeah.
Not, but personal. When I say personal, I'm not saying something personal.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I think is personal.
Yeah.
But it's not really.
Yeah.
You know,
But see,
really.
that's yours, you know, and that's what should be special, is that it's yours,
because it's that honesty.
Yeah.
It's that honesty part that you think you want to hide.
Yeah.
But it's not even like like who cares?
Yeah.
Sort of thing, you know?
That's what I...
But I put too much emphasis on what people think.
Build it up,
But at the end of the day, it's like, what?
Yeah.
What are you worried about that for?
Yeah.
Anxiety about that for? Like, that's what happens when I say something in the podcast.
And it's hard to overcome, eh?
Well, for me, it's done over the years. It's not overnight. But over the years, I'm doing the podcast. Like I say a little bit more.
Yeah.
But every time I do it, it's like, okay, now that's not too bad.
Yeah.
When I think about it later on. Yeah.
Bro, like, there's so much shit.
But it helps.
Like, there's so much shit that I could have, you know, like with the events that happen, you know, and there's so much shit I could have said on social media, but I don't think that's, like, I quickly, like, you know, stopped myself in my tracks, and I said, just stick to comedy.
Yeah,
you know? And I should have been like, oh, fuck it, man. Just say what's on your mind. You know, that's your peace of mind, you know? and who cares what, backlash or fucking good comments or whatever you get.
Because when you think of the best comedians, they're over that shit.
Yeah. But fuck, that's one of the hardest hurdles to jump, man.
To imagine what society thinks about it.
Yeah. Because like I still do it to today. It's not an important part, but it's something that hangs on in your mind. Like, oh fuck, did that bomb or did that hit? Not that it matters, but I don't know if it's my mind just playing tricks on me, but it's at the same time it's like, oh fuck, just put it out there. Oh, what did he say? But it's like a constant battle. I reckon.
Have you gotten to the point where you just don't? It's all right.
Yeah.
You just put it out there. Next one. Next.
I'm like that now.
Yeah.
I'm like that now.
Yeah.
But I still criticize myself. Like I'm my biggest critic. And even so, like when I finish editing and that, I always show my kids, what do you think of this? And then whatever they say, I just chuck it up. But they're always the first ones to see it, and then I chuck it up. So they're like, I take it from them, like, oh, that was cool, Dad, blah, blah. See, even now my boys, they say, oh, Dad, we want to do one. We want to do it. So, and I'm thinking like, fuck yeah, I could get you in to act as me when I was a kid or blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
Things like that. So I'm like, yeah.
It's funny you brought up the hard to say stuff because you follow Andrew Schultz? Andrew Schultz?
Nah.
He's a comedian, American comedian.
Yeah.
He's from New York.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
He had a Netflix special.
Yeah.
And he got to the point where it was about to get released. But then Netflix came back to him and said, oh, can you cut this bit out?
Yeah.
And he just pulled the plug on the whole thing. He was fuck yous.
Yeah.
But they've already spent money. They bought the rights to his show.
Oh,
So
shit.
he spent all his savings to buying the rights back.
Fuck.
And then he put it on his website with no...
no admission fee or whatever.
No, I put it on his website for people to pay. I was like...
okay.
Because I bought it.
Yeah.
But it was only out for 2 weeks. You buy it
true.
it was $30.
Yeah.
And you buy it and it's only there for 2 weeks and it will disappear. But he was pissed off that Netflix said to cut something out.
Yeah.
Just too offensive. They thought it was too offensive. Only because of the shit that Dave Chappelle was getting with transgender stuff.
Yeah.
Because someone, how someone jumped on the stage and tackled him?
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. So Netflix was scared of that with Schultz's joke.
Yeah.
So they told him to, can you cut it out?
Yeah.
And then Schultz said, nah, I'm gonna buy my whole show back.
Yeah.
Do it myself. So he made a website and he put it on his website.
Fuck.
And he sold it for everyone around the world to go log on his website.
Yeah.
So I bought it and I watched it. Man, it's offensive from fucking the start to finish, man. I don't know what Netflix was talking about because they were talking about the whole thing. Because man, it was so offensive.
Yeah.
But it was funny as, man. It was funny as.
Like, how did you see it? Like, did you take any? Were you hurt from it?
Man, I loved him. I loved how he owned it.
Yeah.
How this is art.
Yeah.
And he's a comedian. The people that came to the show were laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like what he jokes about, don't go.
That's it.
Or don't listen.
That's it, man. Like,
I mean, he was entertaining the thousands and thousands of people at the show, at the stadium, watching them.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you go there if you were going to be offended, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But all his jokes were funny as.
Yeah.
There was one joke, like he was teasing everybody.
Yeah.
But he's a comedian. That's his job.
Yeah.
There was one joke about he was joking about the victims of the serial killer. Yeah, even that saying that's who's that handsome guy with the Beetle? Fuck.
With the Beetle?
Yeah, the BMW or the Beetle car.
Shucks, got me
back in the 70s. He's a famous serial killer. He killed all those women.
Oh shit!
In the 70s. He's like a real young, handsome guy. And
Fire out, true.
yeah. Ted Bundy.
Oh.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
Ted Bundy. Yeah, jokes about him. But he was joking about the victims. He was joking how dumb they were. Because his line to get them in the car was, "Oh, excuse me, miss, but my car's broken. Can you help me fix it?" Fuck.
Yeah.
So he was like,
If you're stupid enough to fall for that. But, I'm guessing his looks and that would have got him the thing as well.
yeah. So, But he actually put that preview on Instagram and it got banned from Instagram. They put it down. But the thing is with that guy, because he's got a couple of podcasts that I listen to.
Yeah.
And he was explaining the whole situation and the whole process. He came on Joe Rogan's podcast too and explaining it again. But it was so interesting how he just owned his own content.
Yeah.
Like he knew he had the fans.
Yeah.
He knew the people,
Yeah.
people came to a show.
Yeah.
They videoed it. He had the balls to take it off Netflix again and say, "Nah, I'm not going to have anyone take away my content.
Yo.
I don't care who you are."
Fuck, that's when you know you made it, eh?
That's when you know you made it. But
when you can
he
tell.
sort of explained, because it's funny, because the theme song in the beginning of his show was a local artist that he got inspired from.
You're right.
And the way he got inspired from this artist is that he saw him work like every day to do his content and put his music on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he just saw him work hard. So
Yeah.
he thought that he had to work harder than him, because he thought, if you're doing that, he's writing and making music every week.
Yeah.
Like, so I gotta do content every week, And then he did it for a whole year. He put out something every week for a whole year. So that's 52 weeks. So 52 things, right? And then and at the end of the year, that's when he got his name up and he started getting all that stuff. And then because to thank this artist for inspiring him, he got him to make the theme song for his special.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Hard up. That's like another way to give back too, eh?
Yeah. To give back to him.
Yeah.
And say, "Thank you, bro, but you don't know this, but you actually inspired me to work hard."
Yeah.
Because you were working hard, so I had to work hard too. So thank you. Do you want to, you'll give you royalties, for being a song on my special.
Yeah. Fuck, that's buzzy, man.
Yeah.
Bro, but like, if you... Fuck, I don't know what it is, man, but I think the world's just gone too soft, eh? It's either that or I'm still stuck in my old ways, but even like with the shit that's on like social media today, like I was using a song on one of my skits and then I put it up and then they took the sound away.
Yeah.
But it's not like I was trying to make money off the fucking thing, I wasn't trying to, put it down or, do anything negative to it. It just went with my thing, There's that shit. There's also, like, you can't say certain stuff. Like, I've been violated 3 times on Instagram for certain things that I say. And...
Oh, hey. Saying?
Yeah,
not
saying.
Music?
No, not music.
Really?
What I've said, But
I wonder if it gets triggered if you reach a certain amount of followers, then there's like a limit, and then they say, okay, we're gonna make sure this guy says the right stuff.
Yeah, well, because apparently the next one they're gonna cut my Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, but
is it swear words or?
No, it's how I've said it.
Oh,
it's like
did they actually tell you what it was?
Yeah, so they pull up what you've said.
So what did you say?
I think I was talking to my sister, and it was a comment that I said, like, next time I see you, I'm going to jab you in the teeth.
Oh, what?
So
they don't understand jokes? Or...
No, that's it. They just say, you were going to jab her. And they took that, and because I've already been violated twice before for the same kind of stuff.
See, the algorithm isn't that good, eh?
Nah, it's not, bro. And it's been like that for a while now.
Mm.
But also, like, just taking things out of context, like, you know, like with that comedian, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, obviously, there's some stuff that's offensive, but, you know, like, I see it as it's a joke.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm not attacking you.
Mm.
It's just, I see it. And it's funny, you know? And people will even, like, give you the kill for bloody, you know, laughing at something like that.
Mm.
You know, like, why are you laughing? You know, that's not funny, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, come on, man, it was just a joke. Come on, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got a message. The last episode I had Giovanni on. He's a mental health nurse.
Yeah.
But he's a really straightforward guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he's a no filter kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not even that bad.
Yeah.
He's just straight, and that's what you want.
But it's not the normal though, eh? It's
not
not
the
the normal
normal
character that you see every day.
He's not the normal, but not the normal here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
So I think we're like soft as, like when it comes
So,
to
and do
things like
people
this.
see that as weird though?
Well, I got this message right on Anchor of there was a woman that left this message, and she said that what she heard in my last episode was very toxic, and that it might hurt feelings of kids that hear it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then she said, "Oh, I love what you do," blah 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 blah. But she was referring to the guest I had on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the first thing I was thinking, okay, I can't remember anything toxic.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't, I can't.
Especially his background too.
Mental health nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's like, okay, she must have heard something and didn't understand what we're talking about.
Get the context.
Or she didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or, you know, and yeah, didn't get the context or misunderstood. But see, that's the other thing, eh? Like you get that happening, the misunderstanding,
Yeah.
out of context.
That's it.
And
man.
people just jump at it, you know?
Bro, and like that's why we don't see like the jokes of like the Bernie Macs.
Mm.
You know, no one's following their footsteps because they see it as like degrading or fucking, you know,
Yeah.
or even like the Eddie Murphys and that, you know.
And when you do say something and you think it's not bad, it's bad to them because they haven't heard
that's
anything like
right.
that before.
Yeah.
They're not used to it.
That's right. And I don't know about you, but fuck, I can't stand that shit, man. Like it annoys me because, like, I understand the art form of that comedy, you know, and I see that, you know, he's not actually attacking anybody. It's just a joke, you know.
Yeah.
You just see it for that,
Yeah.
you know,
See-
not anything else.
Yeah. See, I don't have a problem with what this person messaged and said. Like, that's cool. You can say what you think. That's cool.
Yeah,
It doesn't mind. At least there's engagement. You know?
yeah.
It tells me that at least someone's listening. And that's good enough for me. You know, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us. Good enough for everybody.
Yeah.
But to be like, come back at her and you know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do. That's a no. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because I'm angry. I'm not angry.
No.
I'm not offended by what she said to me back.
But that's her right,
Message.
though.
That's her right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. But it's what I don't like is when they try to cancel you
Yeah,
without talking about it.
that's
Or
it.
it's just an idea. And if you don't agree with the idea, why you wanna shut
Yeah.
it down?
Yeah, that's
when you
right.
Don't even know all the angles.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what I think I'm seeing is like no one's seeing the angles. They just see it for what they think it is, and then they get everybody else on that buzz, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's not where I was trying to go with that joke, or that's not where I was trying to go with this podcast,
Yeah.
or you know.
Have you got ones like that? Those complaints?
Nah, not really. Not yeah.
Those misunderstood ones?
Nah, not really.
Mm.
But like, I've got ideas for skits that I'm holding off on because I know it'll just, you know, people won't get it.
But you know, you think about the nostalgia things, right? You think about when we were 25 years ago.
Yeah,
The world was different.
yeah,
And if that's the only things we remember, and that are funny to us.
Yeah.
It'll probably be offensive to people now. Why can't we bring it back in
Right.
a way where we used to laugh at it, the way we weren't scared to?
Well, let's go a little bit back, and that's how stupid it's getting.
Exactly.
It's,
you don't have to go far.
You don't have to go far, right? The skit that I done about Gyunga, or you can't say that anymore.
Man, that was only like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was only like 2 years ago. When you talk about like sleeping like with your cousin, you cannot say that anymore. It's not a joke. It's like you just can't say it. If you make a R. Kelly reference, you know, you're gonna get shot for it. You know, it's like, why are you still listening to R. Kelly music?
Yeah,
It's like, bro, that guy came out Bump and Grind. That was like fucking one of the best songs in the 90s, you know?
I don't think I understand the. I don't think I understand the whole R. Kelly vitriol yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm still like loving his music
That's it, man.
from back in the days. But I can't. That means I'm blind to the it's building up to like, if you say something, they're gonna hate you because you love R. Kelly.
But like, why can't we see it as he's an asshole, but I love his music?
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at.
There's that wall. Cut it off.
That's where I'm at.
That's where I'm at with everything.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, yeah, he's an asshole, but I love his music. You know? I don't support him, but he's got good music.
I'm like that with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know? The only difference between Michael Jackson and R. Kelly, Michael Jackson never got caught.
Okay, Tito.
But,
no, for real.
But
man.
yeah, I don't condone with Michael Jackson going with little boys at his age.
Yeah.
But I love his music.
Yeah.
Brought up on his music.
Yeah, man.
Same as R. Kelly, you know. But you know what he did with those girls, man, despicable. But
yeah,
the whole slavery shit. Yeah. Fuck that, man.
Man, but that's how like I wish people would see it. Like, but like I understand, like you've got questions, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like you should know who I am. You know, the type of person that I am. You know, like I don't condone any of that shit, but. Fuck, this guy's got some good music, man.
That's why I have trouble understanding how people can turn off to his music. If you're a fan of his music,
yeah,
and I know what he does is despicable, but how can you not listen to his music?
Yeah,
unless you know some family member that's done it, has been through that too, maybe. But to me, it's like, what if UB40 had?
That's right.
Had come out. What were you before they come out and they were having sex with young girls?
Yeah.
You know, and then what? What are you gonna do? No more UB40, is it?
Hard out.
No more. You know how popular UB40 is with our people.
Yeah.
You know.
But not only that, like,
what? No more UB40.
Right, let's go.
No
with
more
Johnny
red
Depp.
wine.
You know. Fucking. I bet you there's a lot of people saying, "Nah, fuck, I'm not gonna watch any more of his movies."
I don't know.
Or even
we're gonna watch Predator ever again.
Yeah.
Commander.
So no, I don't support that shit.
Oh, Van Damme was a bit of a druggie. Yeah. Like he never.
Oh, hard.
He probably did some nasty shit, but he was just a drug addict at the end. But we're still gonna watch Kickboxer.
Hard out, man.
That's separating art from reality, eh?
100%.
Hey,
100%.
the art, the creativity.
Yeah.
They created something for us to enjoy.
Yeah.
That's the contract we made.
That's it. And you can't say that you didn't love that movie, you know, that didn't hit, you know, any nostalgic feelings for you, you know, as a kid, like watching the Kickboxers, the Over the Tops and blah, 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 you know, Commandos and that. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, now, fuck Van Damme, fuck Stallone, you know?
I want to say fuck Kickboxer.
Yeah, that's right, you know? It's like, fuck Van Damme, but that Kickboxer's the shit, man, you know?
It's funny. It's funny. I think it's all connected, all that kind of thing.
Everything's connected, like right through social media, all across the board. Like you see it everywhere now. You know, even like, you see it everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Like the thing with the Manly Seagulls, right? See, this is a topic that's like, okay, this Manly Seagulls thing with the pride jersey and the 7 players that stood down, didn't want to play.
Yeah.
And then all the fucking shit that happened after that. That just filled my news feed all week, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't get rid of it. Like,
bro,
it
that was
like,
flooded.
It was flooded, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere I looked, every time I looked at
my
social media, it was there.
Especially for you, because that's your team.
Yeah, this is my team.
Yeah.
This is my team. But, man, this connected to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
To me, see, this is what I think about the whole thing, right? If I put on my political hat, I have a problem with identity politics. And that's what I think it all is. It's all about you being in a group and trying to dismiss everything else as long as your group gets the cake or gets or rules over everyone.
Yeah.
When I put on my rugby league cap, fuck those guys, man. Need to win, man. We got top 8 at stake, man. Come on, man.
Yo.
Because at the end of the day, me myself, my own opinion, I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with gay people, the rainbow people. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm out of it because I don't hate anybody.
Yeah.
But the amount of hate that I saw on social media, both sides.
Yeah. It was ugly.
I was like shocked. No, I shouldn't be shocked because it's coming.
Yeah.
But you can actually see it. You can actually see the hate to these 7 boys that stood down. You can see the hate to the NRL. You can see the hate to the rainbow people making a big deal.
Yeah.
You can just read it. You can read everyone's comments and you can see.
Bro, there were so many angles, man. Like,
honest,
it was crazy, bro.
It was. And everyone had something to say.
Yeah.
But to me, it all came out of anger.
Yeah.
And hate.
It did.
And I was like, what the hell's going on, man? Everyone's like...
I think it was because, it's like you said, fuck, we got top 8 contention, on stake here, Fucking just wear the bloody jersey. But, like, with that, with the competition plus that debate on top, fucking that would have fueled fire of doom, bro,
Because, it was interesting because I looked at all angles, right?
Yeah.
The first one I looked at was, it's Sydney.
Yeah.
It's like the South Pacific, the rainbow capital of the South Pacific.
Yeah.
Right. So automatically they're going to get some backlash.
Yeah.
When I first heard the story on Monday, I think, on Sunday, last week, Monday, I think, or beginning of this weekend, I think, oh, fuck, that's the wrong city to pull that shit, man. Because by San Francisco, you got San Francisco up north. Sydney's like the second.
Yeah.
The second city in the South Pacific to be aggressive with that stuff. But that's cool. But I knew there was going to be a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
The other thing I saw, and I was thinking about, okay, why are these boys doing it? Why are they? Why? What's the reason why? Why are they going to let the season at stake?
Yeah.
For just something to put on the jersey. When I saw the jersey, I said, "Where's the color? Oh, there it is. Just 2 lines.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Is that all? Is that all? Okay. But they're religious, so they've got their beliefs and they don't want to do it. But then they play on Sunday, and they might. Are they real Christians? Are they true? Are they doing everything 100%?
Yeah. I saw that angle too.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But why? But that comes from the question of why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it? Why is the sponsors for the Manly Seagulls are alcohol and what was the other one?
Gambling.
Yeah. Alcohol and gambling. Like on those vices.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't that something against?
Because I saw that argument as well. It's like, well, if you're gonna say no to this, why not say no to this and this then?
Yeah.
You can't just pick this one and then expect to go ahead with, allow everything else to go through.
Yeah, exactly. And then I thought about Israel Folau.
Yeah.
And when he did his thing, he got fired.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, this is just like a stand for him.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Like 7 guys together.
Yeah.
Standing up as a symbol of backing up Israel Folau.
Yeah.
Because even his wife came back and said something on social media.
Can't remember.
Maria, she said she was blaming the CEO, the NRL CEO, wasn't he? Blandies.
Oh yeah.
For letting it happen.
Yeah.
Or, no, she was talking about the hypocrites.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fire Folau for what he did, but you won't fire these boys. Or something like that. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Being hypocritical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's heaps of stuff like that. And then I read in the Herald today that those 7 boys, they said that they weren't doing it for. They didn't stand down because of the rainbow thing. They stood down because they weren't consulted. That was the main reason. They weren't consulted first.
Oh, true.
And then, but I read another article before that they said that.
Yeah.
That Hugh Jackman knew about the jersey like weeks because they consulted him.
Yeah.
And so people already knew about the jersey. And they just sprung it on the team the week before.
Yeah. And then I remember seeing Diz had to apologize, or Diz was apologizing for that, eh? Is that right?
But I think what's happened is that, okay, they weren't consulted, but then whose fault is this? Is this the fault of the way society is? Or is it the fault of the way Manny Siegel's managed the whole thing? Not consulting anyone? Is it about that? Or is it just about just not wearing a jersey of something that's so petty that it's just the material. Just play the game.
Yeah, that's what.
Why bring politics into sports?
Yeah, you said it. Don't bring politics into sports.
And why do that in the first place? Why Manny Siegel's gotta?
That's
do
right.
That? Like
you pretty much just threw Manly under the bus, and like that should never have happened. Like, I mean,
but see now, that's the problem now. See, we can say that should never happen, so now we're like, we're anti now.
No, that should never have happened. And see
what I'm getting at? See, that's the world we live in right now.
Yeah, but
the moment you say you can't do, the moment you say that, they're gonna say, "Oh, so what? You're a homophobe now?"
Yeah, that's right.
See,
but my no is coming from a place where I'll say no to that jersey because that opens up other doors for everything else, right? Say like, for instance, you remember when Sonny Bill was playing and he covered up the sponsors, the alcohol sponsors and that, and I think he chose to get Plunkett on or something like that. Those kind of doors, right? So that's when it starts getting way too political for sports, and it's like you're causing unnecessary drama, right? But I'm not saying no to the rainbow community.
Yeah.
I'm saying no for the fact that you're just gonna open up a can of worms, and so me hearing this on what you said about that report in the Herald before, I was thinking, look, if these boys are going to say no because of their religious beliefs, that doesn't mean that they hate gays. That doesn't mean that they hate, the rainbow community, all right? They hate the sin. They don't hate the person, right?
Yeah.
It's the sin that they're concerned about. It's not the person himself, right? And I think a lot of people didn't see, well, they just saw it, for what it was, what they thought it was like. Oh, he's anti-gay, or But I think people just got fired up so quick, and then it just all turned to anger, and then it was like, fuck, let's persecute these guys. Yeah.
Because I think what happens with, because I call it what it is. I call it identity politics. Right? if you identify yourself with a group, you're gonna fight for that group. Because what I saw was, if we're talking about identity, right? We're talking about Pacific Islanders, right?
Yep.
Well, that just split Pacific Islanders down the middle. Because you saw, when I said you saw the hate between both sides,
Yeah.
you saw a mixture of white and Islanders on both sides.
Yeah.
You know?
Hard up.
So it had nothing to do with race then.
No.
It's just the ideology. It's just the idea of the rainbow community.
Yeah.
Like, because I understand, I know that, you might, because to me, I try to take politics out of individuality.
Yeah.
Because I might have, if you have a friend or a family member that's gay,
Yeah.
you don't hate them because of their personality. You love them, right? Cause,
Yeah.
Because they're individual.
Of that individual.
If they're in a group, it doesn't change.
No.
It doesn't change.
No. It doesn't.
But that's the thing that's blurred here. What you're not hating the individual,
No.
the person.
It's just you wouldn't. That's not you.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right. That's right.
Like that person. Maybe that's him. And good on him. But that's not me. And
yeah, and I'm
you're
cool with
not.
that. I'm
You're
fine
not.
with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. That's it. Like they're not hurting me. It doesn't hurt me personally
Yeah.
that they're doing that. So that's why I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't matter what it is. Like that whole thing with the jerseys and that. That just fucking went out of control, bro. Like a house on fire, man.
I feel like they shouldn't have gone that way. I mean, were they asking for it, or is it in Sydney where, this is a good idea, we should do this? Nothing will happen. Nothing bad will happen.
I think it goes back to like what I said before. Like it should never have gone there, and like, did they consult the NRL?
Man, I don't know.
Man, like if they didn't, they should have. Because
they have the other teams have different jerseys for different days, different events.
Yeah.
Then they have breast cancer and
I think they have women's round, heritage, and stuff like that.
And it's funny how the rainbow one got all the controversy.
Yeah.
Like hard out.
Yeah. But like I saw comments like, well, stop praying on the field then. And I was like, where the fuck did that come from? Like if you hate the rainbow community, fucking stop praying on the field then, But like if you just see it for what it is, it's like, fuck, that's you, or man, that's not me, but fucking if that's what you want to do, fuck, up to you. But I see it as, it doesn't hurt me, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, like Pacific Islanders have been through it for years with Fafafines.
That's what I don't understand. They're accepted.
Yeah.
In our country. So
that's it. But like it's like nobody cares. It's like
well, there must be a clash between religion and Fafafines in the country, but no one. It's like a thing that's let go.
Yeah, but I think people just see that person. They don't see that person for the sin or for the thing he's doing or for, they just see that person.
And I don't think they get together in the islands and form a party, form a group.
For a lynch mob. So go get my spear, go get my... But yeah.
But I think it was hard for me to see Pacific Islanders on both sides hating each other.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to see that because it had nothing to do with race anymore. It was something that was an idea. It was all about an idea.
Yeah.
That if you didn't like this idea, then you're mud.
Yeah.
And if you didn't like my idea, then you're mud.
Yeah.
We're all one. It was mixed. It was a mix. The two sides were mixed.
Yeah. But like to hear that now that the boys were like, no, that wasn't even the main issue.
They weren't consulted.
Yeah, they weren't consulted.
But see, Martin, he's left now. He wants to leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said he wants to be released immediately.
Also, come to the Warriors, bro.
What's up with the Warriors anyway?
Oh, bro, what isn't wrong? Nah, to be honest, like I've always said, like Warriors win their games through the middle, you know, and I think they've gotten away from who they used to be. You know, like the Warriors footy was like off the cuff. You know, it wasn't so structured as it is today. You know, and like
True.
we used to have like Warriors used to be people's bogey teams. You know, like the Storm. Now they just run amok. You know,
It breaks my heart to say this, but
don't break mine.
you know when we saw New South Wales lose to Queensland,
Oh yeah,
the way Queensland played, that reminded me of how the Warriors used to play.
yeah,
Especially that last half, because the second half of the second half,
yeah,
how they were throwing the ball around.
yeah,
Man, that was like Warriors.
yeah. Hard out, man.
And I haven't seen that from the Warriors in a long time.
Bro, and that's what we're good at. And like I understand like change, right? And like to be better. But don't lose the fucking best thing that's got, you know, that's going for the team, right? Work around that. And find the strengths in that and move forward with that. But they totally fucking went left and, you know, just went full on structured. You know, and fucking we pretty much like the whole thing with what's that young fella's name? He's Walsh. He's Walsh. He's leaving now.
But he was always going to leave, right? I think Brisbane did a gamble, letting him go just to get some experience and then come back later.
Yeah. Fuck, whatever it was a dirty. But not on Walsh's part, you know. But it's amazing to learn about all of these deals that have gone down, you know, on the behind the scenes, like with all of that stuff. And like, you know, you kind of get a fair idea of what happens, like with contracts and stuff like that. And you know, like, oh, we'll loan you him, you know, stuff like that. But it pisses me off as a fan. You know, like, fuck, we've had some massive names. I think at one stage we had the whole Kiwis backline and still couldn't cut the mustard, you know? So...
The interesting one is Harris Tavita. Because he's leaving, not because he's going to another team. He's leaving because he wants to be a writer.
Oh, true.
Did you hear about that?
No.
He's leaving next year. He wants to
I know he's leaving, but...
He wants to pursue a writing career.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, that's buzzy.
Yeah.
Good on him.
He said that his love's been faded.
Yeah.
The past year.
For footy.
Yeah, for footy. They didn't pay for Samoa, and I was like, nah, man. I think his love's come back. That game, one game.
Just come back for the internationals. Nah,
but that Samoa tour, man, Samoa team, it's gonna be mean, I think.
Bro, it's gonna be solid, man. Bro, and I'm loving it, man. Like, you know, when To'o, you know, announced that he was, you know, coming over, and then Luai, well, I think this week
he got injured.
Just announced.
He's injured, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We make it in time for.
Yeah, I think he's a goal willing, you know.
Yeah.
He'll make it, but he's definitely put his name down for Samoa.
When they beat Cook Islands, man, did you watch that game?
I watched the highlights.
Man, I love those backs there. Those Penrith backs they had, the young guys.
Yeah.
Then Staines.
Yeah.
Charlie Staines,
Yeah. Charlie Staines, Taylor May.
Taylor May.
Fucking beasts, eh?
But they were mean.
Yeah.
And can't even believe they can't make it the top side because of To'o and who's on the other wing?
Is it Tego?
Yeah. But those guys are solid, eh?
Bro.
They just come down to the Warriors.
Fuck, I wish, man. Like, man, I would restructure the whole Warriors team if I could.
What do you think they need? Obviously, is Stacey Jones going to be coach next year? Or are they going to look for someone else?
Nah, I think they've found somebody else, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Stacey coach.
I said in the post on social media, I think the Warriors need to go away. They need to go be best in Australia for good. Just so they can get some players, good players.
They have to, because otherwise we'll have problems like that will arise again. Like, we can't, like, say, for instance, I don't know, let's say Pappenhausen, right? Pappenhausen would never move to New Zealand. Never, you know? But if the Warriors were based in Australia and they gave him a lucrative deal, then that chance from 0 has just gone to 50.
Yeah, because it'll be like any other team. You know?
Yeah, that's right. You know, and bro, like, we just need to put ourselves on the front foot by being based in Australia, giving ourselves a good opportunity to, you know, to fucking win this comp.
You know what would be sad? I'm going to say it. You know, Dolphins are starting next year. The Dolphins win the championship before the Warriors.
Fuck, man. I'll be livid, bro. But they've got a gun coach to start with, man. And, like, the names that are going across, man. Bro, anybody that's under, like, what's his name?
Wayne Bennett.
Wayne Bennett. Bro, you just go from strength to strength, man.
He's one of those coaches that just turns to gold everywhere he goes. Like,
yeah, bro.
He's got something, yeah.
Bro, like that short amount of time that he was at the Bunnies, at the Broncos, man. And I think it's his relationship with certain individuals as well, you know, that builds that individual, like
Darius Boyd.
But one that's like out of the blue is Benji Marshall. You know, for someone that was a West Tiger, you know, for ages, but that small amount of time that he spent at the Broncos under Wayne Bennett, fuck, bro, he was like a different person, man. You know.
Now he's coach of Tigers now, next year.
Yeah, I think he's for 3 years, and then he's head coach. Him and
oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's got a 3-year, I think, assistant coach, and then after that he becomes full coach.
Oh man,
head coach. Yeah,
he's got a solid career, that guy, man.
Yeah,
and to coach your old team,
shucks,
me,
yeah, man.
To come back,
hard up,
get back to your old team. So like Ivan Cleary when he went back to Penrith.
Yeah.
Coach his old team. But the Warriors haven't been good since he was the coach. Eh?
Bro, I think that was our biggest mistake too. You know?
To let him go.
Yeah, to let him go. Because if you think about it, if he stayed, the following year, we possibly could have had Cleary. But then again, saying that, we had the Kiwis backline and still couldn't cut it. You know?
Is it true his son played for Mount Albert Lions?
I don't know.
When he was here?
I heard he was playing soccer when he was here.
Oh, true.
Yeah. He was a soccer boy. I don't know. But yeah, like, man, we even had this solid forwards like Michael Luck, fucking one of the hardest bloody people that's ever played the field, you know. Who else? Steve Price. bro, that era, bro, we had like everybody, man, like solid forwards, man.
Michael Luck was the last one there. Because I think we learned with what's his name? The guy from Queensland before Price.
The Bull.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name? Yeah, I knew who you're talking about.
He went in for a while, and we were good.
Yeah, he was solid because he was always paired up with Ben Matalino.
Mm. I forgot his name, but it was that identity the Warriors had. He had to have that guy.
Yeah.
Hey. Steve Price came and took over him.
Yeah.
Then Michael Luck. Then after Michael Luck, no one. The identity's gone. The identity is a big deal. Because we had our Warriors had the identity of the way they played, throwing the ball around.
Yeah. And that's
unpredictability,
what I was saying, man.
Unpredictability.
Unpredictability. You know, and it's the same thing for like Benji Marshall. You know, no one ever seen that back flick pass or that goose step. You know, and that was working for the Tigers. You know, and they never went away from it. They always had that in their back pocket. Whereas us, I think when you lose for such a long period, you know, you think, oh fuck, let's change it. You know, but I don't think that was the right thing to change. Neither was letting go Cleary.
Yeah. You know, last week, I know you're not into rugby union, but man, you know, we talked about social media filling up with Manly. Last week was Ian Foster and All Blacks losing to Ireland.
Yeah.
I've never seen New Zealand so angry before.
Bro. You know what? That pissed me off. Yeah. You know, when I read that in the Herald, that pissed me off, you know? I thought, for a quick moment, I thought, you know what? Fuck you, New Zealand. You know, stick that up your ass. Because, you know, like, you win for years and years and years and years, and then all of a sudden you lose, and then all hell breaks loose. And then you think you have the right to fucking, you know, take this man's career away from him and fucking, you know, shoot down, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, you prepped for the wins, you know? That's your fault for not prepping for the loss, you know? And I remember seeing the same thing happen when we lost the World Cup. You know, fuck, we are so quick to, like, you know, jump on the bandwagon, you know, when we're winning. But when we lose, fuck, we are the biggest sooks, man.
Were you talking about, when you were saying prepping to lose, were you talking about the fans or the
fans?
The NZ rugby?
The fans.
Oh, we always never prep to lose.
Oh, no, but
I was thinking, you mean to tell me New Zealand rugby didn't prep to lose? Because that's what I felt like.
Yeah.
As well.
You know, it's like, oh, fuck, good game, man. That was a good, solid game. You know, we lost. Oh, well, we'll come back next year. But it was like, fuck that Ian Foster, he needs to go. Off the bat. Fuck that guy, he needs to go. You know? It's like, bro, just relax, man. You know, but, I mean, I don't think anybody's lost a series, though, out of the coaches.
No.
Nah.
No, but Graham Henry lost that World Cup.
Yeah.
But no one. Oh, maybe before that we lost to Australia.
But Graham Henry win World Cup?
Yes.
The first one, and then Hansen
won the second one. Yeah.
What did you think
about
the? Did you read the write up in the Herald?
I didn't read the write up, but
or what about the response?
Well, All Blacks lost to Ireland, right? They lost the series, and then it was all was like, fucking Fussy has got to go.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, okay. But, you know, there was a thing where he never spoke and he never came on.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he got thrown on the bus by the NZR.
Yeah.
Because the CEO, he's getting shit right now.
Yeah.
For throwing him under the bus.
Yeah.
And he's over at the Commonwealth Games with the New Zealand Sevens team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's articles in Herald right now asking him to go.
Yeah.
Because he's making the shambles out of the whole player management thing.
Yeah.
There's there's disconnect between the players and management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the reason why I said that is because I'm not a rugby fan.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch rugby. But, like, the whole thing to me just looked like, fuck, what a suck.
But, you know, I think the time's come. I think New Zealand's time's come. The problem is New Zealand hasn't got any competition. Like, South Africa's left. South Africa's left Super Rugby.
Yeah. Because apparently they wanted to start their own, right?
Yeah. So Super Rugby's cut in half. It's just Australia and New Zealand now.
Yeah.
Australia is shit.
Yeah.
So New Zealand doesn't have really good
teams
to play against. Whereas Northern Hemisphere, they play each other every year.
Yeah.
In the Six Nations.
Yeah,
so they're battle hardened every year. And that's what you're seeing now.
Yeah.
You're seeing All Blacks like
the come up, eh?
Yeah, you seen that because Ireland before these 2 wins, like they've beat us 2 times before, but before that, we've narrowly won against Ireland. The past 10 years, those games have been close games.
Yeah,
but they're just winning now, so it's building up to that.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not just Ireland. I remember Wales doing it. France.
Well, France is number 1 team in the world right now, and England beat us. But England was shit last World Cup.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is, like, those guys up north, they're just battle hardened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because they're playing all year round.
Yeah, exactly. They got good competition with each other.
Yeah.
You know, and we haven't got anything since COVID.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I don't know. I think, and plus you're seeing a different kind of physique now, especially with the forwards. Because if you look at those Northern Hemisphere forwards, they're fucking muscly, big, stocky.
Yeah.
You know, even loose forwards.
Yeah.
They're tall and muscly and all that. You look at ours, we're small compared to them. So they're relying on power, or I think we're relying on finesse.
Yeah.
And if you saw that Ireland test with All Blacks, we could have beat them with finesse. You know,
who's one of the props now for the All Blacks?
Right now, they got the group from Otago.
Yeah.
They got him in. There's Laulala. Nepo Laulala. They got Offa.
Yeah.
But see, that guy, Offa and Alex Hodgman, they're like a tall, lean type of prop. If you see their build, they're not the typical prop build.
Nah.
Yeah.
But it's totally different to league props, eh?
Yeah.
Bro, I think the league props will... Well, I think they're a lot more fitter than the rugby props anyway.
Yeah, so you're getting that type of... You're getting that type of body with Offa and Alex Hosman.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the way they should be going.
Right. You think they should be following the Northern Hemisphere?
I don't know. I'm just pointing out that, you know, you can see the difference in physiques with the forwards between us and them, you know. And I think what I saw in the Ireland game was that we were relying too much on our finesse rather than power, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
Because they were solid in defense, and they had finesse too with their backs. So they were running circles around us and stuff. So I think there was a little bit of, they were just a little bit better than us in all areas.
Yeah.
You know?
I think from what I've seen in that, like, no doubt New Zealand across the board has like skilled rugby players, and that I think it was just the preparation going into it. Possibly, I don't know. Well, that's what I think.
Preparation, because we don't have any preparation.
Yeah.
You know, they just came down.
But like you said, like, they've been preparing for ages. You you know.
Yeah, or they've got the competition.
Yeah.
To prepare for. I mean, yeah.
Do you think we just like thought, fuck, it's just Ireland?
I think, nah, because even before the series started, they were hard. They were going to be hard because we had difficulties with them the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So it was always going to be a battle. It was just it was just sort of like a chance to see where we at compared to them. And if we lost, we lost. But then that's what the public didn't understand. If we lost, we lost. I'm sure I can't I refuse to think that NZR had no plan for losing.
Yeah.
I refuse to think that.
Yeah,
of course. They had to.
Yeah.
Because Ireland's giving us knocking on our door for ages, for a while now. So I think they had the plan.
Yeah.
If they lost. But it's going to be in Foster, okay, you lost. What are you going to learn from it? Because next time you better win.
Yeah.
You learn from this, you better learn from this. If you don't win, then maybe, the public has a point to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But give the guy a chance to correct the mistakes.
Hard out, man. Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't do that to Graham Henry when he lost the World Cup. You know?
No, they didn't. They kept him on. Because
but even the fans.
Oh, the fans don't know shit.
Yeah, but like they're the ones that are creating this whole fucking big thing like Ian Foster, you motherfucker, you know?
And I think that's what the management, the CEO, listened to the public. I think that's what happened. That's why he told him not to talk on the press conference. Because they cancelled the press conference straight away.
I heard that too, yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Who does that? What kind of... What?
I think there was one of those backdoor strategies that they were trying to...
But see, if that was a decision from the CEO, then that's wrong, man. That's wrong. You shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have thrown his coach under the bus like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Hard out.
And I know they're calling for Crusaders coach to come and take over. But
I don't think that's the answer.
Nah, but that's not the answer. Because why would you do that halfway through the fucking shit?
Yeah.
The World Cup's next year, man. He's got 1 year to correct the...
Yeah, hard out.
Don't change the whole team just because you guys lost.
Hard out.
They didn't want to get you started from scratch. It's better to start in a place where you know you made mistakes and
build.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard for me to comment because I'm not a rugby fan.
But you can't comment on the fucking social media.
Yeah.
What went on? Because that
was bullshit.
To me, that was insight in where New Zealand is, what they think they are in rugby. You know.
Bro,
because being a Mono Samoa fan,
don't get me wrong, right? Fuck, I'm Kiwi, like through and through, right? Samoa runs through my veins, and I'm proud, you know. But I'm Kiwi, you know. But the way that we acted, like fucking like a bunch of sookies, like fucking privileged sooks. That's how I saw, like when reading those comments and shit like that. Fuck, I was like, man, that's not the way to go. You sound like he's some privileged fucking yeah.
No wonder North hates us, eh?
Bro, 100%, man. You know, but like I slowly see that creeping out into other avenues as well.
Oh yeah, like where?
Like socially, you know, like I think we take things to heart.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as opposed to say like Americans or Australians, you know, like telling someone to get fucked in Australia is just day to day normal, you know. If someone told me to get fucked, you know, and I'll go, oh, I wonder why he told me to get fucked. You know, did I do something wrong, or you know? And then it starts building up in your head, and you're like, no, fuck this. Let's go and find this guy. You know, shit like that. You know, but I think we lead with our heart a bit too much. You know, it is a good thing, but it can be our downfall at the same time. You know, in that aspect. I think that's the way we're going down that avenue. That's what I think personally, but yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's a good thing when it comes to sports. But with the All Blacks, it was different.
Yeah.
It's more of the hate. It was the hate, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
But why is that? Why is that hate different to like NRL fans? How do NRL fans supporting their own teams, or New South Wales versus Queensland fans? Hey, there's a big difference, eh?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
there is.
It is, eh?
Yeah, there is.
Because the All Blacks fans, how they hated on in Foster, man, that was hurtful stuff, eh? That was like deep stuff, eh?
Is it because he like that was history? He marked something in history.
Mm.
You know, whereas like Queensland and New South Wales, it's like tit for tat, fucking lose, win. But this guy etched something into history where, fuck, we just lost a series against Ireland. You know, no one's gonna forget that. Is it? Is that where the hate is?
There's more on stake.
Yeah.
At stake.
Yeah. You know.
But that's the privilege you talked about.
Yeah.
We're privileged to not have that record.
Yeah. 100%.
Now we do have it. When if the fans get rid of him, is it going to satisfy the? Is they going to forget about the series lost to Ireland?
Fuck, it seems like it, bro. I honestly think, you know.
I think that's where the darkness comes in.
Yeah, 100%. And
we'll go back to normal. Yeah, we're the best again.
Yeah, 100%. And it's cutthroat like that, and it's fucking ugly, man. Honestly, it's like, nah, fuck, we want his head for it. As soon as Ian Foster gets sacked, all that hate turns into love, and it's fucking buddy again.
And we forgot about the loss.
Bro, get fucked.
We're the best again. We're the best in the world again.
100. It's like, bro.
Because we were like that when we lost all those World Cups. Since that first World Cup we won, then we lost all those years until Grant Henry won it.
Yeah.
Like, I think we were privileged all right through then. Because remember when John Limmer was there?
Yeah.
We still lost the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, we expected to win, didn't win. Started living again.
Yeah.
Still the best.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
But, you know, that's why I want All Blacks to not be number one. I want us to at least not make any World Cup quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Can we not make a World Cup quarterfinal?
Bro, that'll
I want the
havoc.
I want the All Blacks fans to come back down. Back down and, you know, we're not the best anymore in the world of rugby. We're just another part of trying to get the World Cup.
Bro.
And then Samoa will beat us, and then I'll be happy.
Fuck, I'll be happy when that day happens, and then come and support the Warriors. You'll know what it's like.
But yeah, man, I love the NRL fans, man. I love the whole culture, sports culture in Australia, man.
Bro, who do you think's got the heartiest supporters?
I'm gonna say Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, eh? I was gonna say Bulldogs too.
Bulldogs and Rabbitohs.
Fuck, they go hundies, man. Like they really back their team, and it's like
even though they've been losing all these years, they're just waiting for the glory days again.
Yeah, that's it, man. But like, there's communities there, like fucking. My son's gonna be a Bulldogs supporter. His son's gonna be a Bulldogs supporter. Like that's how deep it runs, you know. It's like fucking my uniform at work is red and white, but you know I'm coming in a Bulldogs jersey. Like that's how passionate those Bulldogs supporters are, man. Like they're fucking hearty as man.
I wish we had that culture here in New Zealand. For our teams here,
for sports all round,
sports,
all round, 100%, man.
Yeah, because I think it'll do good with the games here. Like it'll make even the basketball, even any domestic kind of sport. Yeah, you know, like try get that
ugliness,
support.
Like, like I wouldn't say ugliness was the wrong word, but
a troubleism.
Like
some tribalism going on, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is my team.
Yeah.
Because I said this before on the podcast, like, you know, in the USA, they're good at doing that. They're good at
like the rivalry
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
They're really good at doing it. Because what it does over there, it makes them money.
Yeah.
Because the people spend the money.
Bro, and that's tactics, eh?
And that's the whole culture.
Yeah.
If you spend your money on your team, well, you need funding.
Yeah. That's it.
They're buying the products. They're buying the jerseys. They're buying the merchandise. You know?
100%, man.
But you fuel it as well with their sports shows.
Yeah.
ESPN and all that. And
Yeah.
their talk shows. And they go handy teasing the players because they want the crowd to react.
Yeah.
The fans to react.
Yeah,
well, you say that about my team.
Yeah.
And they get angry and then they, you know, it builds that. And they do it at the school level.
Yeah.
You know how crazy their colleges are?
Yeah,
their
man.
fans.
Bro, that's just as big, as NFL.
If you look at over here, at our high schools, like, if you look at A1 rugby high schools, like Houston Boys, Auckland Grammar, Mags, there's the A1 competition.
Yeah.
You see how they have the tribalism when they do the haka, the schools do the haka, especially like King's College, Auckland Grammar, they have that have that rivalry.
Yeah.
And Kent's, all the students go and watch.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, eh?
Yeah.
All the students do the haka before the game.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. But then it stops there, and then next minute, nothing. But that level of tribalism support and everywhere in our sort of society, you know?
Hard up.
Because what it also does is makes people go to bars and watch games.
Yeah.
It makes, you know, it's
100%.
It's like, yeah.
But like it goes like right down to the little things like the bumper stickers, you know, of your team.
Yeah.
You know, even like your car seat covers, shit like that, you know, like with the Americans, you know. But like that tribalism on their side, it's all like for competition.
Yeah.
You know? There's no hate. Well,
Yeah.
you know, there's no hate.
Yeah.
You know? There's like, fuck your team and fuck my team. You know, like, there's that. You know?
Yeah.
But there's no ill, you know, shit behind it. You know, it's just fucking sport. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas if that happened over here, you know, man, fuck the Warriors. What'd you say, cunt? You know? It's different. That tribalism, like, I think that's, like, we take shit to heart, you know? It's like, man, there's no stopping. Once you cross that line, it's over. Then that's why, you know, we can't do it like that. That's what I think, you know? Like, there's no such thing as healthy competition in that aspect, you know? It's either, you know, it can't be like how the States do it.
Because I bet you, I'm just putting this out there, I'm just saying a number that I don't have any facts on. If you say that 60% of everyone that said something bad about Ian Foster, I bet you none of them own a All Blacks jersey.
No.
You know what I mean?
100.
I bet you 60% of those people
100%.
that had something to say about Ian Foster and for the All Blacks got no All Blacks gears.
100%.
Spent no money on anything sporty.
100%. But because that ties to New Zealand,
Yeah.
you know, the fact that, you know, we lost to Ireland, you know, and that tainted our history. Fuck that shit. Just like, yeah.
See, yeah, man. Wow, man. That's right, man.
That's what I mean. Like,
Wow.
it's all good and well to, you know, lead with your heart in that, you know. But fuck, bro.
I love this conversation because we're talking about something that we don't understand, but we know it's there.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
and it's something that is disturbing. We don't know what exactly it is, but we can recognize it's wrong.
Yeah,
There's something different about what we're talking about with in our sports culture, American sports culture,
yeah,
and our sports culture.
yeah. Like I
You
can understand passion,
Yeah.
right? Like, say for instance, me and the Warriors. I fucking love the Warriors with everything in me. Every fiber in me, I love the Warriors. But if you told me, fuck the Warriors, I can see that as banter. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. There's no in between. There's no ill intent in it. But I can see that as competition, you know? But that's not what's happening.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
not what's happening, yeah. And
It's nasty.
yeah.
It's nasty shit.
But America's got it on. They've done it right. For the first time they've got it right. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think they can see the difference.
And they can separate
Yeah,
reality from sport. Eh?
That's it. Yeah.
Like I saw up about going back to the Manly thing, like I saw on social media. Don't ever put politics in sport with this kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
And maybe
I agree with that.
Maybe it happened a little bit with NFL when Colin Kaepernick, he did the knee.
Yeah.
He took a knee.
Yeah.
And all the owners, the white owners of those NFL teams took offense. Eh?
Yeah.
Trump took offense.
Yeah.
So it was them that brought it in.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. Where they should have, I think, should have just seen it as his decision. That was his choice. That reflects nothing on the team, reflects nothing on the franchise or nothing. That's just Colin.
Yeah.
Being him.
Yeah, exactly. And that moment for Colin mimics what happened to the Manly's Eagles.
Yeah.
Mimics what happened to Israel Folau.
Yeah. 100%, man. 100%.
Yeah.
But we just need to, like we were saying, separate that reality from, you know? Fuck. I think we're onto something there, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, if that can change, bro, because no doubt, like, our passion, you know, like, for our sports teams is up there. It's just where we control it to go, you know, what direction we want it to go in. You know, fuck, if it goes in the right direction, you know, we could be up there, like, with, you know, the Australians and the Americans and that.
I feel like, too, like, we New Zealand relies on Australia too much, I think. Even with NRL. Why can't we have a domestic league, rugby league competition that rivals NRL, or try to at least be something that we can all say is ours, you know? Like, you know when I think about State of Origin, and this is what I'm talking about with the tribalism, of the sports culture tribalism that America has.
Yeah.
The way New Zealanders connect to the New South Wales or Queensland teams.
Yeah.
We were not even born there.
Yeah.
Don't even live there.
Yeah.
But the way we're passionate about those two teams.
Yeah. 100%.
For just those 3 tests. And one time of the year, every year.
Yeah.
And then fuck off, do our own thing again.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, fuck off and support the Kiwis.
Yeah.
You know? But those 3 games at that one time of the year.
Yeah.
We might as well fucking live there.
Bro.
And support like that, because hardy like that. Like we're the same level, hardiness.
I think so too.
But we don't even live there. But those 3 games, every once a year, we come to our teams, New South Wales or Queensland, and be like that. Yeah.
Because the only thing that ties us to that passion is rugby league. Right? No, not state. Like, you know,
it's the game, mate.
Yeah, it's the game.
Yeah.
Right? But that passion and that, it's like we were fucking born in New South Wales, you know?
Yeah.
It's like fucking, you know, we were there, you know?
Because that's addictive.
It is.
That passion. When you see other people supporting the same team you support.
100%. Yeah. But like when you see the people that do come from New South Wales and that, you know, and the players that came from New South Wales, you know, and that seeing like their passion and that from it, that's what kind of riles you up, you know, to, you know, show that passion.
And there's no nasty things like there is like in the All Blacks. So that kind of thingy.
No,
it's different.
it's different banter.
It's like you see a ticket to heart.
Yeah,
It feels like the All Blacks fans take it to your heart.
100%. Like I honestly thought we'd have that game, so I put on a solid bet with Jordan, you know, and I lost, paid my dues, and then it was over.
Yeah.
It was done, you know. Whereas I reckon if some bloke put a bet on the All Blacks and they lost, fuck, all hell would have broken loose, you know. That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been different.
Sounds like it all comes down to how you support your team. I was going to say, how it comes down to how you support your team.
I think support your team to the fullest, but just separate or have no like, you know, ill manner behind it. You know, just purely sport for the sport. You know, not like haha, and then follow him home, find out where he stays, and then, you know.
I think who's John Hart. When we lost one of the World Cups, John Hart was the All Blacks coach then.
Yeah.
And I think his house got egged and he got abused and all that stuff.
Yeah, see, that's when it gets too far, man. I reckon, like, just fucking take it on the chin, saddle up, prepare for next year.
Yeah.
You know?
It's interesting, eh? It's interesting, the New South Wales one, the State of Origin one.
It is, eh? Like, you can't, like, knock me for not being from New South Wales and say that your passion isn't as big as my passion, you know? But that's what New Zealand's missing.
But see, I know we're just passionate about the team.
Yeah.
About the colour.
Yeah.
Because it's mate against mate.
Yeah.
You're going to have someone in the Warriors or your team that's in the opposite side.
That's it, man.
You know?
And I think that's what New Zealand's missing, man, is fucking we see rugby as everything. Like, it's the number one sport in New Zealand. But why not make everything number one? You know? Like, what is it in America? Do they treat NFL the same as NBA?
NFL's number one, and then I think NBA is second.
But close?
And baseball last. But I think baseball might be second, NBA last. Might be the other way around. But no, there's a big gap between NFL and the next one. NFL's number one over there.
Man. But the gap here between, say, netball, rugby league, and rugby, fucking way bigger than that gap for NFL, NHL, and, you know, NBL. I would say, would you? Like, do you think that gap is bigger?
I think there's a big gap between rugby and the rest.
Yeah, 100%.
It's funny because I might say that, but then it feels like rugby league is top dog. Because I know heaps of guys that love rugby league, you know, and follow rugby league.
Yeah.
And
do you think you'd say that too if you were in the netball community?
No, like, I don't meet anyone in the netball community.
Yeah, no, but if you were like, from their perspective, if you were in that community, would you think, oh no, netball's up there with rugby and rugby league?
Probably not. I think cricket's up there. Cricket, netball, rugby league. That's why I'll put rugby union.
Yeah.
Cricket, netball, rugby league.
That's how I feel it looks here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the gaps between them are like fucking huge. Whereas if New Zealand brings them like close up together and like give us some decent competition, fuck man, we could, you know, be like how it is for state and Origin.
But I think basketball's coming up too. Basketball's one that's coming up. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I'm not really.
I wouldn't say basketball is like coming up real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But over the years, it's been gradually getting there, getting attention.
The thing about rugby union, like now, is all the rules they got now, especially with the head knocks and that.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with the difference between rugby and rugby league. See, rugby league has got it right with the rules regarding cards and that.
Yeah.
Because it's straightforward.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna do, and you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, if it's to the head, everyone knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's it.
There's an understanding.
Yeah.
It's straightforward. It's like black and white.
Yeah. There's no grey areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas
Rugby
is like fucking science, eh?
See how many minutes they have to study the fucking replays to see what it is?
Yeah. That's it, man. Why do you think that is though?
I think because they've lost the thinking of having rugby union a spectacle. Now it's more about player safety. Because I think it comes back to grassroots. They need more players.
Yeah.
But if parents see that it's too dangerous,
yeah,
they're not going to put the kids in the sport. So if they can see on TV that they're trying to clean it up, make it safe, then maybe my kid can play this game, sort of thing. But then rugby league is a different story because everyone's just smashing each other because they don't want to ruin the spectacle. Yeah, that is rugby league.
That's it.
That's what the fans want to see.
Yeah, that's what
the fans want to see. That shit. If you do something less, fans don't want to see that shit.
Yeah. That's it. So when rugby league is like that, and they've got the safety side down packed, why is it so technical for rugby union?
Because it's a gentleman's game, I think.
Fuck, has it gotten that far?
I think they've got a different vision of what rugby union should be, you know, in terms of trying to get. I think that
has it gotten like real technical?
It's always been technical. They just keep adding the technical stuff to it, but I think like they've lost the whole spectacle thing. Yeah, because they're too concerned of safety. Yeah. Which I think, you know, it's a good thing, but not overly do it. Like, yeah. To the point where it was a fucking boring game.
Yeah. Like fucking blowing the whistle every few meters.
Yeah. You know, and I think that's something rugby league has got right. Yeah. Hey, they have.
Yeah. Because I think the players have an understanding. You know, like, and I think like knowing that there's like $5,000 fines or $10,000 fines for shoulder barging or whatever it is, you know, that knowing that, and I think is pretty much beaten into them like the drills and stuff, you know.
And plus, I think also it's easy to do it in rugby union, do it accidentally in rugby union than rugby league. Because rugby is straightforward.
Straightforward,
hit them up.
Yeah. I think
how you
gonna
hit them up? Well, you can't fucking elbow in the hair.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know, you got to hit them up properly. You know? I mean, everyone knows.
Yeah.
It's straightforward. When rugby union, there's
rucks and mauls.
A whole lot of variables that happen, and you're gonna try to charge down the ball, and then your momentum will fucking elbow or knee the player. You know, there's all sorts of accidents that happen.
Potentials in it.
Yeah, potentials in that. And to hear the referee say, "Oh yeah, looks like it's intentional."
Yeah.
The guy was trying to brace himself, like
yo.
You know, that kind of stuff. There's heaps of that.
Yeah.
And it's hard for the players because the players are so athletic.
Yeah.
But they're flying around the air.
Yeah.
They're all fucking
freak athletes.
Yeah. Of course they're gonna fucking accidentally.
Yeah, that's it.
Knee you in. It's not intentional.
Yeah, but like they should see the momentum, you know?
Yeah.
Like catch the momentum.
Yeah. Yeah, but they put that under. It's a dangerous decision. Like, why would you jump that high for? if you knew that's a dangerous move, you're gonna jump high. Just because you can't jump high.
Red card, you put yourself in a bad position. What the fuck?
You know, I think, you know, if rugby starts, if the players in rugby start being Superman, like how the rules gonna adjust to the Superman athletes, you know, like the freak athletes.
Yeah, I know.
It just how can you balance the rules over the athletic ability of these players?
I think we just have to tread carefully, man. Like, adjust it as it goes, but without being too radical.
Well, you're also going to think about the spectacle as well.
Yeah.
You know?
The
fans want to see.
Keep that as the foundation, you know, and like work around that. Like, don't ever lose that, but like still keep the safety side of it moving forward. You know, we can always be better, but without interrupting the game. You know,
you know, for me, when it comes to rugby league, I was never sort of a guy that thought rugby league was harder than rugby union.
Really?
Head ups and that. No, I wasn't impressed with that. You know what I was impressed with rugby league over rugby union?
What?
It was not because of the head ups and all that and how everyone said, nah, it's a tougher game.
Yeah.
It was not that. It was the type of fitness you needed to play rugby league over rugby union. You had to be fucking fit as, man. I mean, that amazed me more than anything else compared to rugby union.
Yeah.
Because the way you got to go back 10 all the time.
Yeah.
You know? Every time.
I think...
Like, you got to be fucking...
Yeah.
Like a soccer player.
I don't know. Who was it? I think it was Benji Marshall. When he went over to the Blues and that. And they had to do one of their training sessions.
Yeah.
And Benji Marshall was like way ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
You know? And they were asking him like, fuck, how are you so fit? You know? But he was saying the same thing. Like, normal, our props are constantly doing the 10.
Yeah.
You know, constantly. You know, whereas props for rugby union, you know, it's not, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. And that's why I'm more impressed of.
Yeah.
Doing that for like 40 minutes, a half, 80 minutes.
No.
10, back 10. You think about it. And then when you make a break, running, sprinting.
Yeah.
And then you go back to defense again.
Hard out.
Fuck, that is fucking
tiring
shit, man.
Shucks, yeah, man.
And that's what impressed me more with rugby league than anything else.
Yeah. That's Buzzy looking at it that way.
Yeah, it was. Because it wasn't, because rugby union, you can just stand. And stand through nothing for ages.
Yeah.
Until the ball comes to you.
Yeah.
But rugby league, nah. You got to make that line.
Yeah, that's it.
Back 10 all the time and make it, be solid.
100.
And
fire up.
Yeah, that's what I was more impressed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was one of those guys just always for the hits. It was always the hits, man.
But even it is the hits because the tackle rules are different.
Yeah.
The tackle rules are a little bit higher than the rugby union.
Yeah.
You can't head high, but you can go up the chest.
Yeah. And I think leading into the tackle as well, it's totally different to rugby union. Is that right?
Oh.
Or is it all the same?
I have to have a look because they change the rules every year. Yeah, but when it comes to World Cup, man, there was so many cards going up because of the whole if you tackle too high, but the guy that you're tackling goes down. Yeah,
there was a period in rugby league where that was happening quite a bit. You know, the guy's motion, he was, falling, but as the tackler was coming in,
didn't hit high just because he's falling.
But yeah, it was just the way it happened, you know. But you still get penalised for it, or 10 in the bin, whatever.
Yeah. But I think rugby union should introduce the on report rather than the bin.
Yeah,
Because the problem I have with the red card, or because they changed the rule, because red card used to be whatever red card, then you're down a man the whole time.
yeah.
Now you're just down for 20 minutes. You can replace the man, but you can't bring that man back. So a yellow card is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
A red card is 20 minutes. But that guy has to be replaced. He can't come back.
Yeah.
So that makes sense to me, because if there's a red card in the first 5 minutes, then fuck.
Yeah.
What a fucking boring game.
Screwed, eh?
Screwed game.
Yeah.
So if they come back in 20 minutes even again, well,
Yeah.
at least you didn't have to have that excuse.
Fuck, 20 minutes is a long time, man. Fuck, especially in rugby union, I'm guessing.
Yeah. But you don't want to be that guy like, oh, we lost because we only had one man down, you know?
But I feel like it is like that.
Yeah. But I hope they got South Africa, All Blacks have South Africa this weekend or next weekend. I think. And I think we might lose, eh?
You reckon?
That's the problem, because South Africa's out of the Super Rugby, we don't know how they play.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know who's the man.
Yeah.
Unless we watch the game, but we haven't watched the games. Like, so it's like a hidden.
Do you watch Northern Hemisphere games?
Nah.
No. Yeah, that'll be a tough one, eh? To find out like where they're at.
Yeah. Because they got Argentina as well. They're gonna play Argentina or Australia. It's funny because I was thinking, man, the next Rugby World Cup, we might be looking at a whole Northern Hemisphere semi-finals, you know?
Right.
That's unheard of.
But it's starting to look like an option, eh? Like a possibility.
So All Blacks are the only hope, I think. All Blacks and South Africa. So if South Africa's... Australia... Australia is funny because they're a team that are good together, but not as the Super Rugby teams. Like, the Super Rugby teams, they look like useless.
Yeah.
But when they become the Wallabies, the best players, because they're too stretched, I think.
Yeah.
There's not enough players, but they got good players.
Yeah.
When they come together, the Wallabies, they're all right. They play way better, but...
Man. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah.
So do you want the next couple of weeks?
I don't know. I've got like I don't know, about 6 or 7 skits.
Oh,
yeah,
all lined up.
All lined up. Like
Are they written?
Yeah, they're all written out.
Oh wow!
But like some of them I want to save for certain people.
Right.
Because I think that it'll go better if it's, instead of doubling myself, I think, man, I reckon this guy would really suit this part.
You got other people going to come and play parts?
It can happen like that, but I think with the story, I think, having another person in would be better. I also got one, say like for Eddie Twala. I got one that would suit, his music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got quite a few of those lined up, but it's just getting the time to put them out and seeing which way I want to go with it. Yeah, nothing much.
Do you have skits on location or?
Nah, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to get out and instead of always having it at home. But it's just just never really put too much thought into doing it elsewhere.
Do You still use your green screen?
Nah. I haven't got a green screen yet.
Oh, haven't you?
No, it's I do all that through the editing.
Because you know when you did that video with the gang in the downstairs.
Yeah.
Like you had yourself twice in the shot.
That was all editing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was green screen.
No, man, that was like
That was mean.
Yeah, I done that.
Special effects guy.
I done that twice, and then fuck, I didn't do editing like that for ages, and I forgot how to do it.
Oh, gee.
But I'm lucky I saved the video how I learned how to do it. So I just need to go back and watch it again.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, but that's man. So like like when Johnny Tuivasa and Terrell and that they were doing all of that editing stuff.
Transitions.
Yeah, the transitions and that. Fuck, man. That takes time. Like breaking it right down and stuff. Like I don't know what editing app they're using. But
I think it was Adobe After Effects.
Or that must take time to learn, man, because man, I'm only using a simple one and that takes ages.
I know, because I use the same program, Adobe After Effects.
Yeah.
And there's templates you buy.
Oh, yeah.
That it's already done. You just add it. You just add videos to it and then do it for you.
No way.
Yeah. But you gotta pay for them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they use.
Yeah.
The pay ones, like you can pay for them. Or you can make it yourself. It takes long, the effort is making it yourself.
Yeah.
But there's already stuff already made.
Yeah.
And all you do is add the photo or add the video.
Oh, that's mean, man.
Yeah. So a lot. If you look at the West West Network, on YouTube and see the intros.
Yeah.
That's all. I use the ones I buy. The ones you buy.
Nice. Yeah.
All I did was add the West West
template
Network
one.
Yeah. Those are all templates.
Yeah.
All I did was add the video, add the logo.
Yeah.
And it will do it for you.
Fuck.
Because it's already done.
Yo.
Yeah.
Man, I need to download that. What about yourself? What are you getting up to?
Today. This weekend. Got the games. Got to take Cruz to his game.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
Who's he got?
They got King's College at home. And then got podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got 2. Empty out the clip. Got a guest coming in. And Monday got a guest. Thursday got a guest.
Wow, busy man.
So yeah, just trying to talk to as many people as I can.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build up to like a 7 day, 7 guests.
What?
7 days, 7 guests thing.
Man,
I've had that in my head for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to do it to start.
Yeah.
Start off with a bang, like 7 guests, 7 days.
Yeah.
7 days, 7 guests. Yeah.
Man, you should do a story on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like make it like a mini series.
Oh, the social media side of Instagram.
Yeah.
Like doing the stories, using the reels.
Yeah.
Using the different video outputs you have on the Instagram.
Yeah.
And they've got new ones, eh? I've seen you can add another account to one post. You can have 2 accounts in one post now. I saw.
Oh, I've seen it, like collaborations in it. I think I saw it on Urbanware and Justin Tuffer.
Oh, okay.
And they shared the same post.
Yeah, but
2 different accounts.
Yeah, 2 different accounts. Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
Yeah.
So, see, I kind of research all the stuff, the social media stuff.
Yeah.
And especially Instagram.
Yeah.
And apparently, what I learned was that apparently Instagram helps you if you use all their different mediums. Because the algorithm knows what you use.
Yeah.
Like if you use just stories all the time, the algorithm will know.
Yeah.
And this guy's just a story guy.
Yeah.
And a photo post. Because when you post a video, you can either do the 1 by 1, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Or if it's more than 1 minute, it'll give you the 16:9 in the video.
Yeah.
So there's two mediums.
Yeah.
So there's 2. You got a photo, there's 3. And then you got multi-photo, that's 4. Then you got the reels, that's 5. Then you got stories, that's 6. But if you use all of them, and the lives included, then the algorithm will know that you're doing all of them. So they'll start helping you out, getting your stuff out there more.
Fuck, I didn't know that. I knew that about reels because someone messaged me and said, "Bro, you need to jump on that reels buzz," because
that's like TikTok. That's their answer.
Yeah,
TikTok.
Yeah. You just get more following in that.
Have you found that with reel?
Yeah, so I punched out I think 3 reels in a row, and it did start like I was getting more overseas following rather than like locally or even like Australia, which is like I think I was getting like 2 or 3% from like Europe, the States and that. After I punched out those 3 reels, I think I was getting like 15, 16%.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
So the reels are getting more exposure, eh?
More exposure.
Yeah. Do you do lives as well?
Nah, man, lives are hard, man. Like I can't. It's like it's just too hard, man. Like I can't look at the camera and talk to myself, but imagine that there's people there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like this is good, like face to face, me and you. But yeah, I can't imagine like it's almost creepy.
Talking to a screen.
Yeah.
Of no one on the other side.
It's hard. Maybe I just need to get used to it, and I definitely do need to jump on it.
Yeah.
Because man, it's more exposure for yourself. So
yeah. So those are the things I learned when I did my research on Instagram. If you use all the mediums they've got, it will help you out more. The algorithm.
Man, I'm gonna try that.
They said to do it at least once a week.
Right.
Or at least be consistent.
Yeah.
Use at least all of them.
Well, I just need to be consistent, full stop. But we're working there.
Yeah, man. Okay, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Nah, it's all good, bro. Man, I loved it, man.
Yeah.
When I came in here, I was thinking, fuck, man, I need to dust off the cobwebs, man. But, man, it felt like I just slipped right in there.
You know what's funny about that's what I love about this podcast.
Yeah.
Because I always have this. It's not anxiety, but it's just thinking how I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
You know, I always think that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start, and then whatever we start with is gonna end somewhere.
Yeah.
But it might be see before we start, I know who's coming in, so I've got questions already in my head.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to start with the questions. I got something to start at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it might not end until 40 minutes in. And we might be somewhere that I never thought we'll be.
Yeah.
And then I can start with the questions.
Yeah.
I wanted to know.
But that's the beauty of it, though.
That's the beauty of it, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it.
Hard up.
I love the whole conversating.
Yeah.
It's like the art of conversation.
Yo.
Like there's no agenda.
Yeah.
It's just start and then see where we end up.
How the fuck did we get here?
And how the fuck did we get here? And I love that. I love that whole conversational journey where it goes. Because I don't know. You don't know. The guest probably, what the hell are we going to talk about?
100%.
I'm not interesting. Why? But I'm like, nah, fuck, everything's interesting.
Yeah.
We just fucking go.
Yeah.
We'll just go and see where we end up.
And that's it, eh? But like seeing other views, you know, leads you into this path and into that path.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And that's part of it, part of the beauty as well.
But I love it how I want to take it there.
Yeah.
Because what I love is that, so you might be talking about something, but I'm taking everything in, what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I want to find another angle to it.
Yeah.
Along the way. And I want to carry on with that, what you're talking about, to find out where it's gonna, what I don't know about it, and what you might not know about it too. I might take a different angle on it, and we'll go somewhere else.
Hard up.
Man, I love that. It's not like me saying changing the subject in the middle. You know?
Yeah. 100. Because, bro, like any idea or any conversation could go in any direction, but like you could never see it from my point of view. I could never see it from yours, you know, and that opens up, you know, fucking Pandora's box, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
For me to see it like from whatever point of view that you're coming from, you know. But that leads on to this conversation. And then that conversation leads on to that conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and that's sort of the instance of Back of 135.
Yeah.
This is what I want from it.
Yeah.
And this is what Isaiah wanted from it.
Yeah.
Like, and because of this, it makes people come back.
Yeah.
Or it allows people to come back and carry on.
Yeah.
Or catch up.
See,
and that's all it is. It's a catch up part. Because it's not about your origin, history, or inspiration. The conversation is the inspiration. You know? It's not
100%.
Because that's the last thing I want. The last thing I want is an interview.
Yeah.
Because it's not an interview. I don't like saying interview. Because it's not an interview. I don't see it as an interview.
Yeah.
I see it as conversation, and
Chat.
we find out through the conversation.
Yeah. I think you took a leaf out of the Warriors of Old, out of their book, and, you know, start here.
Throw it around.
And then wherever we end up, we just go, you know. We just throw out some questions, and then wherever we end up, that's where we end up.
End up with a championship.
Let's hope, man. Not this year, but maybe next year, bro.
All right, brother.
All right, Oos.
Thanks, Oos.
Thanks, 135.
Bye.